That's a slogan right there. Brought to you by the Petrol Distributors of America.
Brought to you by Sexon.
BP thanks you.
And that was the cold open.
That is awesome.
I got a good one today, fuckers.
257 of the Vex on Vex Podcast, Morning Radio 89. Happy birthday, Captain Ron.
Thank you.
Yay!
We'll be celebrating you next week.
We do.
And Stars and Stripes.
Yeah, it's more about him. Dude, I'm going to a fucking Phillies game. I hate the Phillies. I do. I hate them. I'm going to a Phillies game Wednesday. The last home game of the year. $500 for two people.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Yikes.
absurd.
Where are you sitting at for $500?
Right along, I should know, I don't know, foul line area.
200, like 205.
Yeah. Front row, though. Whatever the fuck that means.
Oh, it's a 200 section.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I don't care. But the cool part is there was a bunch of options. There was an $8,000 option. I wasn't going for that one.
Come with a happy ending at the end of the game.
Well,
Win or
considering
lose.
who my date is, I don't want one at all. All right, I'm going to send you the link, Ron. Hold on a second.
So, anyway, what was I going to say?
I don't know.
So your birthday's what day next week?
Friday.
Friday.
My birthday's Friday. I want
It's a
Gail.
celebration, bitches.
I want Gail to show up because she really parties.
What are you doing?
Podcasting.
I mean,
This.
after that.
I got to be honest. I don't have anything planned. I don't know what's happening.
You're doing Saturday.
Why? What's up? You playing?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, the 28th. And hold on. I know this. Icons.
Yes.
I was thinking about going anyway.
With Red Star.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
Colin will be there though.
I mean, but I'll be there.
No, I was saying I was probably going to
That
go anyway.
counteracts everything. I'm fucking awesome.
You are the whole fucking show.
I mean, yes.
How's your drummer?
My drummer?
Does he wear shoes yet with the when he's playing drums?
Who?
Oh,
What are you, an owl?
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Oh no, he doesn't. He'll never wear the shoes. What is he, a hippie?
Yeah, dirty hippie.
Say things you know me. Fuck.
Hippies smell.
You would know.
Hippies hate death metal.
shoes yet with the
Do they? Are you sure all of them, though?
Not all of them. There are some.
Robot said, "Good morning, crew, and happy birthday to the death metal screaming Captain Ron." Fire Pants said, "Good morning, all."
Hello.
Good morning.
Oh, Robot, how are you, brother? Hi, Fire Pants, who poisoned me yesterday at lunch. She's like, let's get the soup.
Well, she said,
No, I can't eat onions. It's not even complicated.
The food without onions?
Well,
That always makes me
Bro, you can't take onions out of soup, though.
That's the problem. And it was so good. Now we know why it was so fucking good, don't we?
Where'd you get the soup?
It was a Chinese food place.
Oh.
It was a thing.
Eh.
Robot said, "Overworked." Patty said, "Good morning, friends."
Hello.
Fire Pants said, "Happy birthday, Ron."
Thank you.
Fire Pants is the best.
We're wearing birthday
Even though she
hats.
poisoned you.
She didn't mean to. She didn't mean to.
Technically, she didn't poison them.
No, but she ordered the soup, and I was like, oh, I would like some soup. That'd be good. And it was so good. And I kept eating it. And then mathematically, it's about an hour after ingestion that my stomach goes, hey.
It blows your butthole out.
But it starts in my stomach with excessive pains, and then it blows it out. Very fun stuff. Let's not discuss that.
I'm aware, because I have the same problem with shellfish, and sometimes I just do it anyway. Fuck it.
Michael Gregory said, "Just try the soup."
No soup for you.
All right, give me the spoon. I love that fucking joke.
I don't know why that joke's so funny.
Fire Pants said, "Thanks, Dave."
Thanks for what?
I don't know.
What'd I do?
Thanks for nothing.
Yeah, you fucker.
What didn't I do?
He stole 1,000 bottles of lube, I heard.
Yelled
700 tops.
at me
700, yeah.
and said, "Go to bed."
I didn't yell in any.
How is it a text and it's yelling? Do you not understand how text works?
I know how to.
It was not capitalized.
Yeah,
That
it was
first
not
yell.
in all caps.
Infers, implies.
Cobalt Zero, "Good morning, all. I didn't commit suicide."
He wants the record to reflect.
and never will.
No.
What are you moving, sir? We stopped booking shows. We thought you were moving away.
We can't announce that on the air.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, he's going in the witness protection program.
I don't think that's a good thing.
Back to Fire Pants said, "Thank you, Dave." She said, "Saying it's not my fault he ordered the soup."
Oh, you're welcome.
No, she's right though. It was so good though. It really was.
Even
What kind of soup was it?
The wonton soup.
Oh, wonton.
Wonton? I say wonton.
One ton?
I do. So it's wonton.
Wonton.
But
I think I like that better. I think I'm going to go with that from now on.
When I bit into the wonton, it was a little too good. So there's probably onions in there.
Oh, yeah. Without a
It has to be, right?
Yeah. 100%.
Ate the fuck out of it, dude. Happy as shit. My food came. I'm like, hey, I don't feel so good. Maybe, oh my.
Miserable feeling.
I took a shower after I got home again.
Did you have the sweats, right? Did you have the sweats?
Yeah. It wasn't pleasant.
Fire Pants said, or I'm sorry, Cobalt said, soon 2 showings tomorrow. Fire Pants said everything was very good.
It was, right?
I want you to know how deranged and nonsensical the majority of all my text messages are. I realized this last night when I found a clip of a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like the size that Raphael uses, but it's a pizza cutter.
I want that.
That is pretty
Right.
awesome.
So I sent it to a dear friend of mine who is a chef, and underneath it, I added the text that said, "I feel like you need this in your life."
Yes.
That's reasonable.
That's
right?
reasonable.
Robot said, so do you think the next intergender invitational will have baby oil? I know a guy that won't be needing it anymore.
Fire Pants knocked out the baby oil from the first one I met. We were going to have baby oil. And she
Oh, that's
fucking
right.
vetoed that shit. Nothing sexual and weird was the exact sentence.
Well, it also.
Angie said, morning, friends. Happy birthday, Ron.
Thank you,
Good
Angie.
morning.
Please finish your story.
So it also turns out that.
The bell rings, you shut your fucking mouth.
And when he talks, you show your fucking
It's
ass.
my fucking birthday.
Anything, don't be mean.
And for the record, where he's probably going, Diddy's actually going to probably need that lube more. But
No,
anyway,
I feel like he's busted out at this point.
he's blown out.
Oh, yeah.
Just a hot dog down a hallway.
30 years of fucking Clive Davis cock.
Stop with the hot dog.
Look.
I heard you say hot dog.
That was a penis reference, darling.
I don't care. Anyway, Fire Pants said, no porno shit. LOL.
See?
And Stars and Stripes said, oh, he's going to need it, but he ain't going to get it.
No, they,
Stars and Stripes coming in early.
I'll put a screenshot next time.
Yeah, that's an early win.
That's an early contender.
So anyway,
Holy
motherfuckers.
It's fire today.
It is. It's great.
Michael Gregory said, he said, don't fight Dave Navarro. Is it here today?
He's not.
Where is he? Where is he now?
he quit fucking the band. I know
Well,
that.
they all pretty much quit on him.
Last week,
Yeah.
Kyle quit the band.
Now we're back together again. La 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 la.
So anyway, I sent this text and said, I feel like you need this in your life. As I'm typing it, and like the predictive test is coming up on my, I typed, I feel like you need this in your, and my predictive text,
Ass.
the first word said butthole.
Stars and Stripes, Bell Shock.
That might be your new fucking name.
Bell shop.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Belshaw. Holy shit, that's good.
I support that.
Do you?
Moving on with that, yes. I'm
Okay.
going to go forward with it.
Belshaw.
Oh, Diddy.
Ron has the levitating captain's hat because of his fucking birthday hat.
Yes.
Glorious.
It is glorious.
You look like Beldar Captain.
Not Captain Beldar.
The big phone.
Mass quantities.
Aww. Did anybody like that movie?
Nah.
You did,
I
right?
did.
We were too old, I think, and you were kind of still a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of dumb.
That's where the fucking Chili Peppers had that song where they were like at a circus and it was black and white. Do you know what I'm talking about? It was the big hit that summer, and they had no guitar player in the band. That was like the thing.
That's probably why I hated it.
A lot of
Hated
bass.
it.
A lot of bass.
I'm a firm believer that the Chili Peppers minus John Frusciante suck.
Nah, not really. I mean, early
the
on.
singer sucks.
Oh, the singer totally sucks.
Still
He's a-
does.
I mean,
He's a
yes,
full-on rapist.
No.
he's a philanthropist, sir.
Got the words.
So Charlie, what do you do for a living? I'm a full on rapist. Like I help children,
I help
Children,
families,
the
the elderly. That's right. And she's like, "You mean philanthropist?" She's like, "That's what I said, full on rapist."
Yeah.
I love that show so much.
Philanthropist.
I'm a full on rapist.
I'll take anal bum cock.
Let's hits now for 100. Only jokes we're
I'll
getting.
take the rapist for 100, Alex.
That's a therapist.
This shit's going sideways already.
No.
We're only 10 minutes in.
No.
Yes.
We got bombarded with comments, and now we're completely off the fucking rails.
Well, that's the joy of this, you know.
I'm on text at 4 o'clock in the morning, trying to get Vex to take the van and drive us to fucking Salem for Halloween.
I just ignored it.
Oh,
You did
damn.
not.
I just ignored
You
it.
saw it.
I
I
know.
know you saw it.
But I didn't respond to it.
You liked
So
it.
we were texting at 2. You and him were texting at 4.
Yeah. I was very busy at work last night. Very busy.
And I think I did a small rapid fire, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And my phone was fucking up at work. So instead of the actual stories that you were sending coming up, I'd go to it and like 8 times in a row it just says Tiff has sent an attachment. I'm like, I can't wait till all these come through. Glorious. I'll have something to do in an hour.
Firepan said yes, please, in response to get the fucking bus and take it.
I'm not doing it at all. No.
Why?
Who has to drive the 10 hours?
Obviously you, because I
5 there, 5 back.
Oh, okay.
I informed Samantha that she was required to bring liquor and snacks, so obviously you're driving. the
And I'm
bus.
not doing it.
Johnny Mac could split the drive.
I don't even want to go.
But you're going to a Phillies game.
That's different.
He had a hard year.
I get it. Listen, we've all had hard years, but I get it. But still, my point is, you can make an exception.
Have you ever driven a bus?
No, but I've driven a U-Haul.
On par.
I'll tell you what,
Not comfy.
Yeah, it
I'll
was
drive the
awesome.
first 3 hours.
I'll fucking drive an hour and a half, the first hour and a half. Give me that. We'll switch off with Dave. You can take the last 30 minutes.
I don't want to go.
It's not the point. It's not what we're discussing.
We never did the party at the airport. That's what we should be doing.
We still have that in the works.
Yeah. I mean, this show can only do so much.
Firepants said, Vex, you're going where?
I didn't tell her.
Yes, we just did.
You just told
But
everybody.
yeah, everybody knows now.
What if she wasn't listening? I had a 50-50 chance.
And,
Well, now you have no chance.
and when I say everybody, I mean the 9 people that watch this podcast.
All right, Fire Pants, here's what's happening. Stars and Stripes adores the Phillies. I do not, by the way. We were driving past, and he was like, I said to him, did you ever go to a game there? He's like, I've never gone. He's like, I don't want to go by myself, and that would be kind of like depressing.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, noted. And his birthday is Friday, when my birthday is. So I was feeling nostalgic after work, and I'm all sunburned sitting on my couch, and I'm like, fuck it. I want to see this fucking Phillies game birthday week. Gerber, Gerber. $500 for 2 fucking tickets and parking.
I mean, what did they give you? Because see, Johnny and I got our tickets like a couple months prior.
I had to get them from a season ticket holder.
Oh, okay.
And then it came down to like $90 a ticket. Okay, I can handle that. The fees are astra-fucking-nomical.
Yeah.
And then it was $80 to park, which is astra-fucking-nomical. And then I got,
$80 to park? What the hell?
and then I was like, well, I should have just taken the train in. I really should have just taken my car to the train and just take the train in.
Yeah, you really want to ride the fucking L at this point?
With Stars and Stripes? Fuck yeah! Dude, it would be kind of amazing.
Firepants sits in. It's very nice for stars and
I
stripes.
appreciate it. And it's for him,
So this is your free pass for.
but that's his birthday present.
Yeah.
Like, literally. And I told, he's like, you're not going to have fun? And I'm like, no. Like, I'll go. I mean, Johnny Mac's going to be there. Tiffany's going to be there. That makes it better, but I don't want to go.
Listen.
143.
Yeah, I know, I saw. We're right across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Here's a better idea for all of you.
I send Fire Pants.
Don't pay for parking. Drive to my house, park in my driveway, and take an 8-minute Uber ride to the fucking stadium.
Well, it's a little late.
Yeah, but Uber.
You
fees,
just told me
yeah.
you were going to the game 7.5 minutes ago.
I paid
Yeah, but he
for it a
already
week
paid for
ago.
the parking.
$80.
Take the parking.
No, that's dead. You're never
Well,
getting that.
since he'll never go to a Phillies game again, if you guys are going,
We're going
Parking's tricky on Dave's Street. Don't let him fool you.
I'll
You
make-
can only park on one side.
That's true.
Did you know
trying to
that?
get Uber after the game is probably a clusterfuck.
But if I
in
know
here.
you're coming, I'll make room in the driveway and you can just park there.
Thank you, buddy. That's very nice.
It's 8 minutes away. It's literally 8
Yeah, I
minutes.
get that.
I feel like Ubering there would be even harder because of the traffic.
They'll drop you off right there.
No, but I gotta. You don't
I
need
guess
it.
you just don't know.
They have like an Uber waiting area.
Bad.
and then one
It's gonna
parking
be
lot.
so. I'm sorry, Ron.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so fucking bad. I'm debating taking him to sushi in Delaware before and coming up the back way.
Both ways suck.
Is it both?
I'm leaving work
I'm
at
sure.
8:30. Just
What time is the earliest you can get in the park?
You can get in the parking lot.
No, the park. Games
I
at
like-
6.
Like 5.
Like
4:30, 5 o'clock?
4:30 even? That's
Yeah.
early. That's nice.
Yeah.
If you can get in and get your fucking seats and like get your $35 beers, it'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that.
So maybe we'll have to meet up like in the parking lot or something.
But when I went down the shore and blew my tire out, I was just stuck in fucking Phillies traffic for an hour.
And see, it's a big deal because it's like their last home game. You know what I
I
mean?
know.
Yeah.
So going very early into South Philly might be the answer. And go to a diner or something.
Trevor said, 1 week, you fuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We already discussed that. Where were you? We're here for that.
So we're taking.
Well, no, he's
we're not
coming.
he's not taking us on the bus to Salem. That's off the table.
I'm not doing it.
He says he's not doing
If
it.
Dave rents an SUV, I'll drive it. There you go. There you go.
Done.
But your bus, your bus is off limits.
No, I'm not
Done.
doing
We're
it.
just not taking the bus.
Driving the fucking bus is hard as fuck. It just is. No. I'll drive the whole 10 in an SUV, probably. But then legally, you probably can't drink.
Oh, fuck that. I'm drinking.
Listen, legally, schmegally.
Interstate?
It-
Oh my
it's
God.
only illegal if you get caught.
Right.
This is why Ron murders
Yeah, but
sometimes.
then you can buy one of those breathalyzer shits. And
Buy.
Yeah.
Have.
Well, you have
Open container in the vehicle is against the law.
If it's in my Tumblr cup, it's not illegal.
They'll never know.
Who's gonna know?
How are they gonna know?
Who's gonna know?
They're gonna know.
Fire Pants said the Shore and the Phillies game. But you did have lunch yesterday.
And I fixed her fucking tire. Yeah.
Trevor said $80 for parking is whack. You can park for $20 if you are okay walking half a mile.
It does seem excessive, actually.
And it,
No, actually,
Half a mile seems excessive.
no. Where I park usually is $20.
I'm never going again. I fucking hate it. I'm doing it for my friend. I'll bite the bullet. I've already bitten it. It went from $90 a ticket to $500 all in. I'm done. That's
I
okay.
mean, those fees though are like
Are astronomical.
Yeah.
And then I don't even. Then I have to download a fucking app. I
Yeah.
don't want it. I don't want an
Okay,
app.
boomer. Okay, boomer.
I don't want an app. I'm not gonna lie. Another fucking app.
Download it and then delete it right after.
But they want my shit. They want my email address. They have to know my name. Fuck this
It's
shit.
for stars and
And that's why I'm doing it.
Well, tell him to download the app.
Have you met Stars and Stripes? Do you think he's high functioning in his personal life? Why do you think his name is Stars and Stripes and he's a roadie?
Because he loves America and
America and beer
Yeah.
and rock and roll.
get naked. Start fire. Rock and
That's his
roll.
favorite sentence.
Trevor said, hashtag okay boomer. Screenshot.
I own it. I don't give a fuck. There is a creepy documentary that I show most first dates. It's about fucking Tiffany and the stalkers who follow her, right?
Yes.
Somebody who has not been famous since 1989 has
It's,
a...
I think we're alone now.
That's
right?
exactly what it's
Oh, yeah.
called. So I bring them in, we watch it. There is a scene where one of the stalkers, who's obviously on the spectrum, has like a stepfather. This guy's like 70, and they're trying to load a VCR tape, and he sits down, he takes his glasses off, and he's like, to assistant. And I'm like, that's how I look at technology every day. Every day, if something fucks up my TV, I'm like, like I'm that guy.
You still have a VCR?
Yes.
I will tell you this. My grandmother died at 94 years old. I used to laugh because she didn't know how to use the cordless phone. Yo, not funny now.
Why?
technology is quickly surpassing me in my life now, and joke's on me.
You don't know how to use a cordless phone either?
Not a clue.
Oh my God! When you say jokes on me, all I see is fucking what's his name, the Corey guy. The joke's on you. The joke's on you. Sorry,
That's okay.
Corey Feldman.
Yeah, he's terrible.
He's a thing.
I mean, it wasn't Corey Haim because he's dead.
He's dead.
Oh, maybe Corey Feldman should change his diction.
Maybe Corey Feldman should check Corey Haim.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
Trevor said, "Old man yells at clouds."
Yes.
Yes.
And no, you posted, or did you send it this week?
Matlock.
The fucking one where he's like, I used to know what it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's me.
I used to be with it. Then they changed what it was. Now I'm not with it. And what is it? Seems scary and wrong.
And that's me.
No way, man. We're going to be rocking forever.
Forever.
Forever. Forever.
I am fucking Grandpa Simpson. It took a while.
Here's how long the Simpsons have been on in my arc of my life. That I have now managed to identify with 3 generations of Simpson man. Right? When it first came out, I was like 9 years old, and
Bart.
I was Bart Simpson.
Yes.
As I got older, I became Homer, and I'm leaning towards Grandpa at this point.
I'm full on Grandpa. I'm Mr. Burnsland.
Well, that's impressive.
I am. Ahoy, hoy.
Hoy, hoy, Burns here.
That was supposed to be the hello.
That was the first thing they said over the telephone.
But it was supposed to be the hello.
Yeah,
Thank God that didn't go through. Hello is a name, by the way. Did you know that?
I did not.
It's like somebody in the manufacturing of the product. His last name was Hello.
Oh.
It wasn't a word.
Hello there.
Ahoy, hoy.
Hoy, hoy.
And I'll still do that on my phone sometimes, and no one gets it.
I'd like to leave the park now, Smithers.
Michael Gregory said, "I'm going to be hip. I'm going to drink Fizz Cola. Ah, the bubbles are burning my tongue."
That happened to me in real life. You know that, right?
Really?
I went to a party like this. I was like 7. I'd never had soda, ever. I'd never ingested soda. And they're like, "Do you want a soda?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
Can I have some milk? And they're like, "We don't have any milk. Yeah, have a soda." And I'm like, okay. And it tastes good. It burns your tongue. It burns your tongue. That's not the issue. I deal with the pain of the tongue, which I did not like. And I drink. Now, Dave, my mother was very big on the manners. So when the urge to burp came, I close my mouth and I hold it in. What happens when you have a soda burp and you do that? It sets your face on fire. Your nose,
Awesome.
your eyes, and I'm 7. And I'm like,
It tastes like burning.
exactly tastes like
I
burning.
ate the purple berries.
And I was done with soda forever. Soda can fuck right off.
That's crazy.
Water and milk.
Good for you.
And I like coffee sometimes. But that's really water with like dirt in it.
They're beans, it turns out.
Yes.
I learned this week that if you put beans in your stew, it's not stew. Not sorry,
What?
chili. Beans in your chili is not chili.
Only if you're from Texas.
I'm just saying. Learned that from a Texan this week.
Fuck Texas.
Why would you say that?
No, I love Texas.
Why would you say fuck Texas then?
Because they don't put beans in chili.
Katie said, "Captain Ron, I'm fucking cracking up with the hat."
It is glorious.
Yes.
She also said soda was the first time Vex learned why burning is bad.
It
But
might-
wasn't the last.
But not the last.
Chlamydia is not funny, okay?
It is, but it's not you. When other people have chlamydia, it's hysterical. Hey, D. Haven't seen you in a while.
Trevor said hat inception.
It is hat inception.
Yes, it is.
It's just floating above your head. You should make that a weekly fucking part now.
Trevor also said, "Pimp my hat."
Get away from me, you dirty motherfucker.
I heard you like hats, so we put a hat on top of another hat.
That's exactly what X-Men would say. Yo, this is X. We heard you like hats.
Yeah, that show was fucked up, dude. They like shit canned people's cars.
But they were shitty cars.
Yeah.
Somebody famous was on it. Haddish, that comedian. What's her? Tiffany Haddish was on it when she was like a kid. And they like ruined her car. We put PlayStation 2 in the backseat. Like, PlayStation 2?
Didn't Exhibit talk about that afterwards? He was like, it's kind of fucked up what they were doing to people's shit. Like,
Trevor said, "Ron gets it," and then he said that the hat should get further from Ron's head each week.
we're gonna try
Now
to
we're
make
gonna stack them.
Yeah.
We're gonna get.
Like
You do like
a
a-
tower.
We
And
can,
you got a solid 4 feet.
Yeah.
no, we can hook like a hooking system up there where we just go A rigging. Eyes. Go ahead.
Alright, so I don't know how like updated this is, but it popped up on my computer that Diddy Combs is now on suicide watch.
No, that really popped up. Like that's real.
Sean Diddy Combs' latest rapper put on suicide watch as he awaits trial.
Oh, he's gonna be dead in a
I was gonna say, is he dead by like
27
fucking
minutes ago.
by October?
Oh,
Is
wow.
he dead? They're gonna kill him, right?
this week. Here's what's gonna happen. It's a topic, right? So let's get into the topic since it's on.
Sean Diddy Combs, charged with racketeering, sex trafficking offenses in federal court, and they found 1,000 bottles of lube in his home.
Yeah.
That's 3 counts. Go ahead.
That's 999 bottles, way too many there.
Speak for yourself.
Well, I would love to wonder what you're doing with more than one bottle of lube.
It's also delicious.
There's more than one hole, bro.
So here's my number one. They denied him bail.
Twice.
And he offered $50 million.
$50 million, and the judge was like, "Nah, fuck you."
He's like, Smithers, get my checkbook.
I think I'd be happier with the dollar. So here's the thing. All right, this is what I suspect. You're not getting out of jail now. The judge is like, "Nah, not happening." So now you're stuck in jail, no bail. All right. He already offered some other crazy thing, like I'll have no contact with anybody, blah thing. You're now grasping at straws, which tells me something. Diddy, probably a bitch. All right.
Did you say probably?
Probably?
Probably.
Did you say that out loud?
Allegedly?
All right.
Probably, allegedly.
Let me rephrase this. Diddy is 112% a bitch.
Soft as baby shit.
Correct.
Trevor says 999 bottles of lube on the wall.
Screenshot.
There
That's
we
a pretty
go.
good one.
So my thought is that probably his next attempt, which he may have already done, is he's going to start spitting facts to somebody. And if he even offers to spit facts, he's probably on suicide watch in Epstein's cell, and he ain't going to make it the week.
Because think about it. Now everything's come, and I have like major thoughts on this. But what if like it was Diddy that had Epstein on, and Epstein was just there? You know, you don't think so?
No,
Yeah.
there's more than one island out there.
Epstein was years before Diddy had money. Like years.
All right, what about my other thought? And my friend Trina from work, shout out to Trina, we were talking. So Diddy's ex-wife, Kim Porter, died of cardiac arrest in the house at the age of 47, right? She had notes that she gave to the girl, Cassie, who was the video. So we think maybe he took her out because she had all this information.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, totally.
What the fuck is wrong with you? That was a decade ago we knew that.
I don't
47 years old, you died of a heart attack.
Yeah.
A
It isn't,
woman, no less.
wait, it isn't like she had the vaccine for the Rona.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I know there was a long time, but now you start thinking about.
No, it was then. It was discussed then. It's pretty easy with certain elixir of drugs to just create potassium specifically. You can just create heart failure within like seconds, like not even a thing. It really is pretty easy.
This feels more natural, like a unicorn. Actually, it's incredibly uncomfortable, and I'm going to stop.
I mean,
It looks good.
You already know he paid people up to take out Biggie and Tupac for sure. You know.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, you're both a little wrong.
I don't think.
Suge Knight had nothing to do with any of it.
I'm just saying, like, so now he's lumped in that also. Like, he's so far fucked. 1,000 bottles of lube's not going to help his asshole.
I'm correct. That is
Maybe
correct.
take that as quote of the week right there.
And now he's scared and upset, like, because they're saying the jail's so bad. You know, no, buddy, stay the fuck in there.
Well, no.
He'll be dead in a week.
I live in a relative state of luxuriousness. Just a relative state. Imagine 30 solid years, 3 decades of the most luxurious accommodations on the planet Earth, and then go to jail. Now, the flip side is I still work in the roofing industry. So I have a high threshold for survival, right? If I ever retire and just live in this fucking house, my threshold for survival will go down because now it's gushy, soft living, Cadillacs and cool stuff, right? This motherfucker's in Bentleys and Maybachs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a different world. Private jets.
Stars and Stripes said, I never thought I'd feel bad for the Bieber, but I do. Because now he's been pulled in with there's videos and text messages have come about that like Diddy was not just asking him about recordings and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of shitty.
Does this surprise anyone?
You put on some fucking blinders.
There's a reason that fucking kid lost his mind.
Yeah.
And went running to God and some weird cult that he's in. Like, there's a reason for everything. All right, would you trade your inner fucking peace and your soul for the $100 million that Bieber has?
Nope.
No, right? It's not really worth it, right? What about you?
No, I'm not going to be in some weird Jesus cult.
Like, no, it's not that. I don't want to get fucked by Diddy for the better part of 5 years and then get the $100 million at the back end. Like, it just doesn't work for me.
Cat Williams wasn't talking shit. You know what I mean?
He said in 2024 it would all come out.
And that, like, me and Johnny Maxwell, where Cat Williams was like, I was offered $50 million 4 times for my asshole or something like that. And I'm like, good for you, buddy. Good for you for saying that.
No, in the same
Good
story.
for you for saving your asshole, Cat Williams.
What's his name? Hold on. It's him and Ludacris were sat down and they're like, well, one of y'all is going to get it. Which one wants it? And he's like, I'm okay.
Right.
And then Ludacris is in every fucking Fast and Furious film for the next 10 years.
Get away from me, white bitch. Can't even do a full minute.
Shot
Can you
time.
cheers these not only for Ron's birthday, but for Diddy going to jail?
Of course.
Well, we'll just do one at a time because there's going to be more shots. It's Ron's birthday.
Yes.
I should have brought fucking donuts.
Yeah.
I didn't even think.
Well, for next week, you definitely should bring fucking donuts.
Yeah.
Wait,
Cheers.
there you go. Do your speech.
Here's to Diddy and his no longer virgin asshole. And all the lube in the world ain't going to save you. Sorry about your luck, pal. Fuck around, find out.
Ron's already drinking.
Shut the fuck up, Dave. We're trying to drink.
Stars and
shot
Stripes said waffles. Well, I don't live in Delaware, Stars and Stripes. I can't bring the waffles.
Well, Angie exists.
Angie might be working.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. No, Angie doesn't need a fucking job. Let's start there.
We don't like that any of you have jobs.
Outside of this.
Yeah, the program is so much better when I'm here instead of when I'm working.
It's true.
Correct.
It's true. You've never flipped the table over ever.
Not one.
Yet.
Or left in a huff.
You've never paid for drugs.
You never once paid for drugs.
Not once.
So you don't want any of this, do we? Get out of here.
Go on now, get.
I think I'd like some of that cocaine.
It makes all your bad feelings go away into good feelings.
Makes all your bad feelings turn into good feelings.
It's it makes sex even better. I want to try some of the cocaine.
I think I need to watch that today.
It's so good.
It is.
Here's the thing. There's a director's cut that's fucking amazing. There's a whole section cut out about one of his marriages in the middle. He marries Cheryl Tiegs, and it's really her. It's set in the 70s. It's amazing.
In my mind, you're blowing me.
Kisses.
That's one of my favorite things to do.
You can't get married when you're already married. I don't know. You told me about a dream about you were licking my balls. I thought that was a sign.
You're never gonna make it, Dewey Cox.
You're never going to make it. That was my third marriage. We would end every call that way.
That's love right there.
Well, it was a joke, but obviously not, because here we are.
What are you talking about? We have arrived.
We're
sir.
winners. So, are we done with Diddy?
Diddy's done.
Well, Diddy's done, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we're done with the topic, but hey.
All right. So, what's our thoughts? Is he gonna get suicided?
He's going to be hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein in the afterlife.
Or he's going to flip on so many people, somebody will take him out.
I thought he was just going to flip and never get arrested. When they picked him up 8 months ago, I was of the opinion then, I'm like, oh, he's talking.
Yeah.
He's got to be talking, and then that's it. He's going to disappear.
Well, he's not getting bail because he's an obvious flight risk, you know?
Yeah.
Is it that obvious?
Yeah.
If you take his passport, right, and you take his jet, no, he has $800 million, though.
Yeah,
He can get away.
So, like, him paying $50 million for bail is like me paying $2,000. Like, it would suck, but I'm not really going to miss it.
Yeah.
Did he take the mortgage off on his $48 million house that he already just like paid that off? So he was making fucking moves.
Oh, dude,
and that's even with paying Sting every month, you know?
It was $2,000 a day, wasn't it, for the rest of his life or some shit?
Pretty much, yeah. Well, D's life is going to be ending pretty soon. So
does that mean the payment stopped?
I bet Sting's mad as
No. Look at Sting's net worth. It's so gigantic. He's not going to give a flying fuck. He owns all the police songs. Dude.
Yeah. He's good.
And he hasn't been divorced since the first one. And he got divorced before he was famous.
All right, what's your guesses?
Oh my god, north of 300.
Ron?
I'm going to say 450.
That was about where I was at. I'll go higher and say 5.
300 now.
Nailed
Rex
it.
is always on top of this shit.
That's weird, right?
You're so good at this.
Angie said, I may be able to come for a few hours on Friday. I'm assuming...
That's all we need.
Ron, I know it's your birthday and all, but just cut me a little bit of a break back here. I know you're feeling yourself with your double hats. I'm assuming waffles are being required. I'll even bring the good syrup.
Ah!
But she just said I may be able to come.
She's coming. Do you understand? All right. If
It's
she
Vex's
says a
birthday.
maybe, she's coming and CJ's getting punched in the face. Things are happening.
CJ won't be here.
Moves are being made.
Can we get CJ here just to get punched in the face?
Well, no. Stars and Stripes will be here, and he's a roadie. And he'll let her punch him. He don't give a fuck. He's tough
Right.
as nails.
But nobody wants to punch Stars and Stripes.
That's true.
He's lovely.
He is
Yes.
lovely.
Love that guy.
There's a photograph. There's a fucking photograph of the Machines of Penalty roadie who looks like a roadie and our guy wearing a horror mask from 1805 standing next to him. And I'm like, that's weird. I brought the weird one. I could have brought the cool one,
You did
but
not.
I brought the weird one
He just has such
You bring all the weird ones.
to the yard.
It's a cast of fucking characters.
Oh, look at the fucking
You
look.
want to sit back here, ready to go?
He's a little drunk. It's his birthday.
He ain't that drunk.
No,
All right,
watch out.
Michael Gregory said, by the way, instead of the Phillies tickets, no one thought of Planet of the Apes, the musical, as an alternative.
Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas.
Oh, Dr. Zayas.
Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas.
They finally made
A monkey out of me.
Angie said, but I do love Stars and Stripes. That's why he'll never get
So
punched in the
we need waffles. Shit, I'll give her money. I might want to place an order if she's really doing it. They make a bacon, egg, and cheese fucking sandwich on Texas toast that I fucking love it so much.
Where, Waffle House?
Not bacon, egg, and cheese, is it? No, it's a fucking
Is it
fried.
Waffle?
It's fried egg sandwich with the bacon on the Texas toast.
From Waffle House.
It's so good.
So, like, I mean, in all seriousness, we love Stars and Stripes, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
Is it just me or did that fucker just fit in right away?
Perfectly.
Like, oh, you fucking belong with this bunch of weirdos immediately.
No, I gotta tell you, I've seen him interact with everybody in the world, and with the exception of one of my employees that he almost actually murdered, which that's real, that's scary. He fits in everywhere all the time. He currently lives in the hood. He's the whitest white man ever from Arkansas, and he lives in the hood, and he's fine.
On a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child was born in the ghetto. And his mama cried. Cause if there's one thing that she don't need, it's another little hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
In the ghetto!
I know the whole song.
Why? Why?
Why not?
Firepan said we all like Stars and Stripes more. He's not a creeper.
Can she call out Friday?
I don't know.
Ask her.
Ask her. You ask her. She can hear you too.
Oh, I just asked her.
And then Angie said, facts, Sammy, meaning the creeper, not a creeper.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We can't hit our friends.
Stars and Stripes and serenade me, baby.
Stars and Stripes. Eric, you enjoy the Phillies game on Friday?
It's Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday. I'm sorry. What are you doing Friday?
We're
Here.
here.
Other than here.
I was going to leave it open for interpretation.
Okay. Stars and Stripes. Bring them to my show on Saturday. I'll pay for all your drinks. Happy birthday.
You can't afford that. No, it's a problem.
As much as Dave fucking
Motherfucker, I pay for my own. I'll be fine.
runs a high bar tab like Smith.
Now double it. Yeah, not so funny now, is it?
He can afford it.
Listen, Lords of Asgard is playing early. I'll be off the stage by 9:45. It's your birthday, Stars and Stripes. I'm paying your bar tab to show up at the show.
And we can get fucking sushi on the way.
So he'll have something in his stomach.
Sushi and a free fucking bar tab. On me, happy birthday, Stars and Stripes.
If he doesn't show up, I will take advantage of that.
He
time.
needs to be alive Monday for work.
Can't promise that.
Fire Pants said, and this is for you, Vex. I don't know. When you go to the Phillies game, LOL, with someone else. Laughing and
I hate the Phillies, man.
But listen, like you said, you're doing something nice for Stars and Stripes. He's going to have a great fucking time, for sure.
He loves that
and
shit.
I think you're in a good range in case any of the fly balls come your way.
I'm gonna get hit right in the face. I guarantee it. I'll be like, rah, 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 oh my eye! Like that, I'm gonna be that, and I'll be on the news. Ah! Like that.
You'll be the asshole that's like not watching.
And I'll get right, yeah,
and
right in
just
the
take
face.
one right to the grill.
Right in the face.
No, I want Vex to get hit by a fucking hot dog for the fanatic.
That well,
It's so
Ron
weird.
said HD.
So
Ron said the
right
HD.
now.
It's my birthday.
I know, I can't be mad.
It's my motherfucking birthday, goddammit.
Everybody see the video of the giant one I sent today?
No, nobody wants to see it. Johnny Mac, listen to what that fucker did.
Ah!
He always gets these weird cravings, right? He's like, I really want a hot dog from Sonic. And I'm like, what? He's like, a Coney Island dog.
Yeah, with the tits.
So he comes back with the hot dog, and in my mind, I'm like, I hope you fucking drop it on the ground and it just goes everywhere, right? Like, fuck you and your hot dog. Because he doesn't really eat them a lot either, but for some reason, he was craving a fucking hot dog. So he gets it, and he opens it, and I'm like going into the kitchen, he's like, oh, look at that. I'm like, I wanted to fucking knock it out of his hand, but then I would have to clean up the mess of the chili dog. Like, I don't want to fucking, when we're at the Phillies game, that's all I smell.
Sucking on chili dogs. Sucking on a chili dog.
I hate all of you. God.
It's so good.
I didn't say anything.
Stars and Stripes said, well, you're not on my shit list right now. Stars and Stripes said, hashtag blessed.
Aww. He's like, it's the best guy, right?
We're happy to have you, you fucking lunatic.
We just gotta see if he's going to the fucking beer fest.
No, he'll go. He's fucking
Right,
cool.
here's the thing. Remember, they have 2 sessions. Fire Pants
When is
has
this
to
beer
work.
fest?
It's October 5th. It's the Saturday. Like, the first Saturday.
Is she working at ShopRite or the casino?
She's working at the casino, so we wouldn't have any time to like get there in that early session from like 11 to 3 or whatever it is. The second session is 5 to 8, which is more, you know. I don't think they're going to run out of stuff, but again, I've never been where they had 2 sessions.
You've been to this before, though, right?
in Bellevue, like where it was just one session.
Do they just have beer?
No, Fire Pants and Johnny Mac banged up on fucking whiskey, like whiskey shots there. They had wine, they had cider, beer.
Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
And I told them when we first got there, because I decided, let me be nice and fucking drive, right?
Nice. That was good
I
of
yelled
you.
at the parking attendant the minute we walked in there. This is like young kid, looked like he was like 12, trying to direct traffic. So we get in the line, and the first fucking vendor's like table out is like whiskey. Both of them fuckers went there. I'm like, you know, you guys
Man.
barely ate. Angie usually makes us like the pretzel necklaces, the Slim Jims. It's fire.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say this again.
She does like these pretzel necklaces. So you can kind of.
You have wearable food?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
she makes them.
Wait, that's what you're into? You're like, wearable food?
Yeah.
What?
She
Alright.
hands them out, so you got pretzels, Slim Jims are on there. It's fucking
Sorry.
fire.
What about me that you know says that I wouldn't like wearable food and a whiskey table?
But here's the thing.
I may at some point, if I attend to this, feel like that I have in fact passed away and arrived in my own personal heaven. This is what I'm going for.
And then it was like, so they hit the whiskey table a couple times. So did Frank, I believe, right? I'm like, nope, I'm sticking with beer. And I think it was, they had like vodka stuff. They had a lot of stuff there. So by the time we're only like an hour in, at one point I look over, Fire Pants has laid herself across the vendor's table, like, paint me like one of your French girls.
That did happen.
Or like, get off the fucking table. Angie, I mean, Angie got thrown out of her wheelchair. Like, it was a I think there was a show that night.
Oh, but that's the problem.
There was a show that
night. Icons, that's right.
And then she didn't work the door. She passed out in the fucking bus and was like, whatever, fuck you. And I was like, you're not working the door.
Firepants said, never drinking bourbon again. Like, she was fucking lit. Johnny Mac was too, though.
But Johnny Mac played a show and crushed it.
Yeah, that's true.
But she said she's never drinking bourbon again?
Yeah.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Because the minute you get there, you're like, the pearly gates have opened. There's vendors for days. They had live music. There was like raffles. There's like the tall Jenga shit. Like it was nice. But this time, it's in the stadium where you can, with your general admission ticket, you can like walk the track, take pictures in the dugout and shit like that.
When you said general admission, I thought it was genitals. I was like,
It could be that too.
I thought she said gender admission.
gender admission.
Can I slide into home pissed drunk, you know?
You can try. I support it.
You're going to hurt yourself, bud.
Angie said Johnny Mac took a nap on my couch, so there's that. That was the year before Johnny Mac he was done. And again, that was another night there was a show, Bar 13.
That wasn't our show, was it?
Yeah, he played.
Does every year he get drunk before our show?
He does, yeah. But
There's nothing booked for October 5th.
And they give you like your little like glass on the way in there, so like you're drinking so much, even though there's
Fill it up again!
They don't care. They don't care. They're very heavy-handed with the pour. Because Frankie, for some reason, the girl was like, "Oh no, here's some more for you." That motherfucker had like this big-ass glass, and we're getting all this little shit. But it was a time.
I always enjoy a good heavy-handed bartender. That's always fun.
I'm actually going to be pouring at a beer fest in December.
What
Yeah.
the
Wait, what?
fuck?
Yes.
Where?
I'm going to Denver.
Oh,
Denver, Colorado.
We're
of
not
all
doing
places.
that.
Colorado.
No, but I'm
You
helping
can barely
out
get to go to Salem, and you want to...
Right.
Well, no, that month I'm going to fucking Florida, so I'm not doing
Oh, that's right.
I'm not
I forgot
doing it.
about that.
Star
So
Wars
we have
for
to
life.
figure out like who's really definitely in, because I think the tickets might be like $60 and like a $5 fee.
For the record, as of now, there are no shows for anybody's band booked October 5th.
I'm not booked until New Year's now.
Okay, so you.
Because of your fucking husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ron, I know you're working that weekend though, right?
Unfortunately, yeah.
So
Max
we-
off completely, right? I believe.
Yeah, I think he might be going in the morning to work for a little bit.
Okay.
But then that's it. But
But
that's why.
show-wise, nothing, right?
No, he has nothing.
We
And
don't
that's
have a
why-
show. You guys don't have a show.
We're not booked again.
I don't think Dreadstar's booked. So Max free and cleared.
Yeah.
We're free and cleared.
Well,
Get the bus ready, Vex.
I don't go to these
He
things.
doesn't- I don't think he would like to.
I'm not invited.
You are invited.
I was not invited.
Listen, yours is a fucking open invite, unlike my invites. Like, we're not invited to the fucking Nashville fiasco. Right?
We're not fucking cool
And I
enough.
thought, like, being a
Fuck
producer and
off.
shit, I could get a little bit of, like, hey, don't even, if you want to go, we didn't even get that.
It's my name on the show, man.
It doesn't matter.
Didn't even look in my direction. I wasn't even asked.
To what, the beer fest?
No, to Nashville. I like
just don't think
Nashville.
you like the beer fest because it's, like, drinky. You know what I mean? And you
It's-
don't drink. But you might have
Vex is going to
The only
get drunk for his
issue,
50th
the only
next year.
issue that I can see with you not being in attendance to the beer festival is that I don't know exactly what's going to happen without our constant sober voice of reason there, turning us
He's
all loose.
He's a sober voice of misreason.
That's a good point.
I mean, to an extent. Then he yells at people.
Are you done? So there's a couple comments. So Angie said she had it bad for him, and that was the lady that was pouring for Frank, and she had big tits and everything. She's like, oh, here, baby, here's some more, right? I'm like, where's Frank? He's back at the table. Firepan said, Baja, you're invited everywhere. Like, we shouldn't have to invite you. It's a given you're invited. Unlike, like, us. Angie said, I invited you on their Facebook page, and then Firepan said he wanted to go to the beer fest. Tell the truth that you wanted to go to the beer fest. Do you want to go to the beer fest?
Oh, I don't know.
See, that's
Where is it?
It's at Frawley Stadium in Wilmington. It's right on the riverfront.
Yeah.
Blue Rock.
I know where that is.
Yeah.
It's at Blue Rocks?
Yeah.
That's a beautiful place.
It really is.
That venue, that's a
And think
great
about
one.
it. After it's over, there's restaurants and shit right there on the riverfront.
Dude, for a minor league baseball park,
It's really
that place is
impressive.
beautiful.
Really nice.
They do a really great job.
It's really beautiful.
So
It
your
really is.
tickets include, like, you can.
Wait, I have to spend money?
You don't, because, I mean, your ticket includes beer, but you don't drink good beer.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, so like if you want.
So how much is a ticket?
Like it's like 57 plus.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wait, the ticket price includes the booze, right?
Yes, you get your commemorative glass.
I don't drink the booze.
Don't worry.
Woozy boozy bop.
I'll get yours and my money's worth.
He's like, don't worry.
Yeah, you get your commemorative glass, which that from 5 to 8, that's your drinking glass for all the vendors.
Yeah.
They have bands from 11 to 8.
You fucking cover bands.
I know you'll be.
Yeah, they had booked Starscream.
We're not available. Our drummer wasn't available.
Your drummer's going to be drinking there.
Angie said, I do love the riverfront. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's really nice.
They had the greatest fucking, was it Joe's Crab Shack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It closed.
I know.
I ate there so many fucking times.
They've got some good restaurants down here, though. The parking's free, so they're not gouging for parking because it's the stadium parking lot.
I can't bring a weapon because it's Delaware.
But
Again.
if you decided to go, you could take Fire Pants and Stars and Stripes and we meet.
Oh, could I? Oh, I'm going to taxi people now?
That's the smartest thing to do.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going.
Again, only 20 minutes. Park at my house.
And then you all ride together.
That would be amazing.
Or we all ride together. Me and Johnny Matt drive over here.
How many
You know what?
Ubers?
I'm going to see if I can get coverage at work. I need to be part of this shit.
Right?
This is gonna turn into such.
If Ron goes, I probably have to go.
Ron, take off, please.
I mean, I got to get coverage. I can't just
If Ron
take
goes, I
off, take off.
probably have to go. Because what am I doing? Fucking Oktoberfest and say nothing.
Nothing. He's
Nothing.
got a show.
Are the Eagles playing that day?
That's
No,
a
it's
Saturday.
Oh, okay.
And it's, like I said, you have the whole day.
Shit, and I'm done landscaping by then.
Yeah, you have the whole day to yourself. You get there by 5. We could even fucking tailgate a little bit in the fucking parking lot.
Or,
You can't get in
or
there.
at my house.
That's a great idea. Let's drink before we get there. Awesome.
I'm not sure if you know how this works, but yes.
You don't understand the concept of pre-gaming.
Wait, what did you
I'll bring
say?
you a shrimp ring and some water.
Holy shit, I might be in.
Right.
I do love a
And
good
I'm
shrimp
talking
ring.
about the big jaw, like the fucking 100 piece.
How do you do that? The one that's flying this little ring right here?
Robot said, you got yelled at, Dave. I got choke slammed on his couch. Never getting drunk at Vex's again. I deserved it.
That didn't happen.
Oh, please.
He got choke slammed in the kitchen.
And then Cobalt said, Dave, I'll be your sober voice of reason, LOL.
Did Robot know he left his fucking shoes here and they've been in my fucking bedroom for months?
Go.
He can't go.
He can. Anybody can.
He's a super married man.
Oh, this hat is
Angie
making
said,
my head
shit
sweaty.
show for sure. We have a blast every year. I need a head count for necklaces. But that's the thing. I think they're going to the morning like the afternoon, the early one.
Who's they?
Frank and Angie.
They'll
I
be
have-
shot by the time 5 o'clock comes.
Not,
I have 100% belief that they can do double duty and make
Seeing Frank drunk
Oh
is amazing. Frank doesn't get drunk very often,
No.
but when he does, how are they getting there? Frank, how are they getting there?
One of them will drive. One of them will drive.
No,
They did the last time. They had no problem because they do VIP, right? So they get in an hour early.
Frank VIP's everything.
Yeah.
We're in a foreign fucking country, and I'm walking to my room, and a cart pulled up and drove him to his, and I was like, motherfucker!
They do VIP. So
Nailed it.
They get in an hour early, so they get their drink on a little bit early.
I was like, yeah, we got this. We got the cart here. I'll see you guys at the pool.
Yeah. But that's why I'm thinking the later one is because like Fire Pants has to work. Johnny Mac, I think, has to go in for a little bit, so we wouldn't be able to make it.
My boss is pretty cool. I could get off. I think.
Robot said, yes, I can. Kai can drive me and pick me up.
If Robot goes, I'm in.
Ron, you need to request off. Robot, you gotta commit.
Fiasco. This is going to turn into the worst shit show ever.
Can you imagine the damage we're gonna do from 5 to 8, and then maybe dinner afterwards?
Yeah, definitely go dinner afterwards.
We'd have to do something. We could go to fucking Delaware for sushi. We're right there. We're right there. A lot of pros for you, even though you don't drink. Think about
And
it.
you get to record this whole shit.
I was
show,
kind of
too.
thinking that
This is
actually.
going to be a day.
A lot of live on the Instagram there.
Robot said, I've lived in Delaware for 20 years and never went to Oktoberfest. Robot, this is 3 hours of a fucking beer fest you'll never get your life back after. It's the best shit ever.
If he goes, I'm going. If he goes, I'm
Yeah.
going.
It's going to be great.
Robot's like the greatest to party with.
Angie sent Robot an invite on their website also, just so we have.
Well, resend me the thingy if you
So I
can.
think she tagged you in the beer fest.
All right.
Beer fest.
Also, send me one, please.
Can I-
October 5th, Robot.
We can buy the tickets in advance.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because they have like general VIP and then something else. But the only difference is like you get in an hour early, and then I think you get 2 full pours, which is nice, and then you get like a shirt and a couple other.
But you don't pay for anything once you're in there, drinking wise.
Not unless you want like say food there. Just food isn't included.
But I'll have pretzel necklace, right?
Yeah, she makes them. They're fucking fire.
I've seen people wear these necklaces at the AC Beer Fest, and it's ridiculous.
Because you're eating your pretzels, your Slim Jims. Like we fucking tore through them bitches within like an hour.
All right, I'm going. If Robot goes, I'm going.
This is great. Oh my god.
Robot said, thanks, Tiff, and then Angie said, I'm working on it now to send him the invite.
Oh.
That means
Giggity.
I have to bring stars and stripes. That's what that means.
And can you bring fire pants if she like drove here?
Yeah, but she won't drive here. But she, of course,
Well, I mean,
she won't.
that's what I'm trying to think. Like,
You do all realize this is going to turn into a fucking fiasco,
I was gonna
right?
be off the fucking rip.
As long as I have my car, I'm good. Do whatever you want to do. So I can leave anytime.
Well, hey, if we're
It's only 3 hours of drinking, though, right?
yeah, it's like
While we're there.
That's only 3 hours. Wow. Yeah.
Even though you get those little like bangers, you have enough of them. That shit creeps. Like I was a little bit torn, but like fire pants and Johnny Mac, done. You know it's bad when like Johnny Mac kind of starts like dancing a little bit when the baby. He was like.
Is it Dancing Mac?
I've seen a dancing Mac. That was in the 90s.
Right. Well, he did it in fucking 2023 or 2022. But it's just a good vibe. Plus the weather's gonna be nice.
Vex on Vex live coverage from the
Yes.
Beer Fest.
A dancing man. Dancing. He's a dancing machine.
What
We
you
wore
do?
like Halloween stuff. Like it was just fun because it's October.
Man.
So we need to make this shit happen.
All right, I'm in.
Done.
If Robot goes, I'm in.
But the thing is, like, we gotta find out if Angie's gonna do a double session because then we would probably just be passing her and Frank, like if they're leaving when we're going in, that's no fun. Do you know what I mean?
Well, and she's right there. Ask her.
She lives right next door.
Like, she's on there, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know if she's on there right now. There's 4 people watching.
Okay. They're all Trevor.
What a shit show.
Eh. Not in my house. We're good.
Yeah, we'll make asses of ourselves at the fucking Frolic.
So now we're having the black fucking... All right. Beer Fest October 5th.
Yep.
Black Friday, November, whatever that is.
November 29th.
And then
got
New
that.
Year's.
And then New Year's.
I figured out what I want to try and be for the Yacht Rock party.
You did?
Yeah. I figured I got to find it. It's going to be hard to locate, but I figured out what I want.
Angie said I'll have to talk to Frankie about the 2 sessions.
Well, if they're just going to leave when we get there, that's ridiculous.
Well, that would be the thing. They'd have to. That's the only thing. They'd have to like rebuy like a general admission.
Wait, they go in an hour early or they go for...
They go in like so. They're doing the morning session kind of.
Why?
Probably because like that's at their peak. Like I don't know. I doubt they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna run out of stuff. I don't think they would because they're banking for a second session. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So when they go, it's like say 12 to 3. But they can get in, I think, at like 11 because that's what the VIP lets you get in there like an hour early.
All right, this one's for Ron. Are you ready?
Yeah.
The city of Philadelphia has decided to move forward building the 76ers a brand new arena in the center city area, but is not yet approved by the city council. I feel like your head's going to explode over this.
Well, first off,
There you go.
The parking situation in the city is ridiculous enough as it is.
Yep.
They're banking on people taking public transit, which is a shit show in itself.
Yep.
Like the Sixers want this to be like their new like Madison Square Garden type arena because in New York City they have like it's built on top of the trains and the subway there. But in Philly, you have SEPTA, which is a complete fucking shit show and a half.
It's not that bad.
Have you been on the L?
In the 80s and the 90s all the time.
Okay. And 2020s is a total dumpster fire.
I heard there's air conditioning now.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
Air
that
conditioning
air
that smells like piss and blood and heroin.
Oh, so it's like roofing. But with
A
air
lot.
conditioning.
It's great.
Yeah, it's fucking fabulous, you know. junkies passing out in the middle of the train on the
A
tracks.
junkie passing out, I'm fine with. A junkie trying to molest me in some capacity, not so good.
Well, that too. I mean, you get a whole lot of shit. I mean, I was on the train, the L, a couple years ago. I saw a fucking shitty diaper in the middle of the train. I'm like, what the fuck? And that was just me. That was just me going to go to see King Diamond out at the Tower Theater.
Free lunch.
Yeah. Well, for some people it might be, you know.
Who doesn't love King Diamond or a shitty diaper?
No, but you got to redo the whole mass transit
Was it a
system.
kid diaper?
I think it was.
It had to be a kid's diaper.
They never know.
They make adult diapers.
Yeah. We go through plenty of them at the hospital.
All right. So, just for the record, public service announcement, if anybody was interested. And I'm not going to divulge any information as to how I know these facts. An adult diaper, it turns out, is really only best for what can be described as leakage. They do not hold up to a full-blown actual pee.
I appreciate your inside knowledge of this information.
Just letting you all know.
You've divulged before, though. This has already been on the show. Like, this isn't like a surprise that this has happened to you.
Did I told the story?
Of course you did. You got to remember, when you first joined, you and I told the most intimate, fucked up, embarrassing stories fathomable.
As opposed to now, we do the same shit.
But they've heard them all. So that's not a surprise. We know what you did.
Yeah.
And it was like a plan. Like, you did it on purpose. Like, you're a fucking car crash.
I stood in front of a party full of people and was like, I'm peeing right now.
But going back to the whole peeing in front of people right now, it's like, with the story, it's like, you got people that'll come to the Sixers Arena from Jersey. They'll have to take the Paco to 8th and Market. That place is a cesspool. And that's being kind.
It was a cesspool in the 90s.
It's worse.
Here's a question, and I'm not being sarcastic. Why do they require anything new? What's wrong with the Core State Center thing?
Well, the thing with that down there is there's
1993?
No, but they
96 actually.
They recently renovated it like completely from top to bottom.
It's really beautiful.
It is nice, you know. But the Sixers are tenants. They don't co-own the arena.
And I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're just tenants. So they want to be able to control all the revenue, all the food money.
Well, yeah, they win so many times in the playoffs. I can see how they want to keep all that
So let
money.
me ask you a question then, because I haven't been paying attention, obviously, to any of this. Would that leave the Wells Fargo Center for just the Flyers?
Just the Flyers and whatever else they
And concerts.
But the thing is, the Sixers, they want to do concerts there too at the new arena.
All right, here's where it's confusing. How come after 50 years now it's a problem?
Because they're greedy owners. Josh Harris is the owner of the Sixers. He also owns the New Jersey Devils and the Washington Redskins. Commanders.
The
I'm sorry.
Commanders, sir.
But
is that why they were going to move over to Camden? Because that's what they were discussing.
They were discussing that. That was like one of the options that was put on the table. The Sixers headquarters are over in Camden, actually.
Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, their practice facility. But they were going to do it maybe like a half mile up the road on the opposite side of the Ben Franklin Bridge.
Where do you think in Center City they're supposed to drop it? Because I don't know where they're fucking proposing.
It's the Fashion District, the old gallery.
You mean the Hammock District?
Yes.
It's the old gallery for real?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
No, there's the room.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you got the room for it.
And it is right over the train, like you said. It's right over. That's exactly.
But you're going to have to redo the whole station. You're going to have to. SEPTA's going to have to increase their police force and.
Oh fuck yeah!
Also increase the service on the regional rail trains that come in from the suburbs.
Hand it over, birthday fuck.
Here we go.
Round two.
But
Fight.
But the big thing is the people in Chinatown are upset about it too because
Wow.
it's gonna.
Wow. Wow.
What?
Oh, that didn't sound racist at all.
No, that's what. Have you been to Chinatown? That's exactly what it sounds like. Listen.
Do it again.
You want to check her out?
Cheers to Chinatown.
You got shitty what?
Shitty Chinatown.
Every time I build a wall, tell my guy until I can't knock it down.
You pay now. You want nail done?
You want happy ending?
Who's fucking racist now, you fucks? I was celebrating their culture.
Oh, good. That's
Oh, you very sexy now. You got boyfriend.
But I don't think that people in Chinatown realize what a boom for the economy that it would be down there, you know? They're not realizing the people that will go to eat down there, park in their parking lots, go to massage parlors for a happy ending after the game, you know?
I don't think Kraft is coming to the games.
No, I'm just talking about the people in general, you know?
Sweaty.
Robert
Kind of
Kraft.
sweaty. I don't like it anymore. It's
Sweaty.
I'm sweating in it, and it has now become like the paper straws.
I'm manning up. Another hour.
Right.
Yes.
Ron's doing his
Be a man.
Be a man. You can do it sideways. That'd be cute.
Yeah.
Wear it over your dick.
Okay, that's not sideways, darling. That's the back. There you go.
Alright,
That is adorable.
I only had a couple today. She shut up in my
We'll
head.
take the birthday hats to the beer fest.
I mean, yes.
Technically, it's post both of our birthdays, so it'd
Yeah.
be fucking
It's a celebration, bitches.
bitches. I'm Rick James, bitch.
Yeah, it's gonna end badly. It's gonna go off the rails. We're all
but
accepting this, right?
Which part? The city council or the fucking?
No,
Oh,
beer fest.
Beer fest.
it's all going off the rails.
Because the
I mean,
city council did not approve it yet.
Right.
It could get cock blocked.
Yeah, possibly, you know?
But there's so much money in it.
No, is there though? You have to put it all out. That's the problem, and you're taking money away from the FU Center. I don't know what it's called this year.
No,
It's not taking money away.
It is
from
if it's
them.
concerts. Yes, it is.
Well, depending on if they want the concerts there, you know?
Prior to, Angie had said, like, Frankie's theory was being afraid of them running out of stuff if too many people go on the first session, which I totally understand. Then Stars and Stripes said, did a Mongolian city state.
Shitty airline.
that screenshot that. That's pretty good. That might be good. Damn Montgomery.
I think what the Sixers should do is just throw a little extra money and reopen the Trocadero.
Yo, facts.
It's not big enough
Mm.
at all.
No, I'm just saying, just as a
Yeah.
just as a little gift to the neighborhood.
Because that won't fuck parking up at all.
Dude, I've seen so many concerts at the Troc. Like,
Yes.
so many.
Yeah.
So much fun, good times.
And they were never shitty. Like, they were always a good time.
Yeah. We played the Troc when we were kids in like the early 90s or the mid 90s. It was such a shit show.
Yeah.
It was so bad. And but we played the Troc.
Here's the thing. Well,
And maybe the Sixers can also toss a little extra money and reopen the Forens.
The only thing that remembers the Forens is my book, 12 Feet Tall and Bulletproof, available at lulu.com. And it's mentioned very, very well.
There's like 5 people that might remember it.
No, Ron,
Yeah.
we played the
I know.
shows. There were a lot of fucking
I
people.
know, there was a
And
lot of
remember
people
when
there.
fucking FSU had the riot there and the whole gun thing? That was the thing.
It was a thing.
I was glad I wasn't a part of that. Ron was.
yeah. So, I don't remember that.
Because you were
No, you're
5.
young. It was a little before your time.
Okay, are you ready? This is for the Beer Fest. New experiment shows that 15 minutes after drinking beer that mosquitoes are more attracted to bite people.
I do buy this theory in a way because I was reading this story and the other thing was what the other
They drank water,
water.
and the other guys drank beer,
Yeah,
and then they
so-
released the fucking hounds, right? And they could have went either direction they wanted to go, and they all went to the beer people.
Really?
Yeah. So it's the release of like the toxins and stuff, you know, and
stuff.
and the sugar.
Do you not know that? Is it the sugar?
Yeah,
I guess
beer.
it's the sugar.
When beer ferments, it's sugar.
Ron knows because he
I brew my own beer.
Yeah,
I know this shit.
that sounds safe.
This is a house of learned doctors here.
You gonna argue with the captain on his birthday? The fuck's wrong with
Well, it's not really his birthday.
Well, tomorrow is. My birthday is a whole week celebration.
Month, motherfucker. This section of the year is reserved for Ron and Vex.
Yes.
You think
Not
of the
for you.
fall.
Not for you, listeners. For
The captain.
yes. Well, I'm pointing in your direction too.
Oh,
so,
the captain.
yeah.
see he's not excluding you.
I didn't say he was.
Saying
Oh.
in general.
Okay. That's what Angie does.
And
No, but-
most people.
But like I said, with the
She fucking punched him, bro. Right where you're sitting.
It was a
All I know is I'm talking and Tiffany's like, you better go break that up right now. And I step over and it's like, whap! And I was like, I was too late.
Oh, no.
And then he was even like, it didn't hurt, but I was very confused because she had punched me in the face.
I was in slow motion, like,
She had punched me in the face.
And I feel like I would have moved if it was me. But he was also quite inebriated.
Yeah, you probably didn't see it coming.
Or just catch it. Like, oh, that's adorable. You want to punch people in the face?
Angie said, I invited everyone to the page again, added Rob up to all the details for the event.
But are we going to lose her and Frank? Yeah, no one's answering.
Everybody's got to go off on their own little journey.
Are you insane? We're a team effort, motherfucker. We're a team. Don't lie to yourself.
I don't know. Once I get drunk, I tend to wander.
I think Angie can talk Frank into doing double.
There's no I in team, but there is an I in Captain Ron.
And winning.
Turns out there's a D in Diddy.
There's a couple D's and D's.
There's going to be a lot of D's and
But you
D's.
all say it like he's not into it. He loves cocks.
Definitely into it, yeah.
You think he likes the dicks? You think that's his deal?
Did you say you think he likes the dicks?
Yeah.
Bringing back Exhibit again. He was like, I once went to a Diddy party and I was very inebriated with my female friend and we had looked up and there were men making out in the background as like decorations. And he was like, it is time for us to leave the party.
I think there's videos of him like kissing dudes and stuff too, and that shit's gonna surface.
Didn't he fuck Meek Mills? I heard that
Yes.
footage.
That was like worse than Shannon Sharp's.
Oh, much worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least the Shannon Sharp video was somewhat consensual.
Well, I feel like
As long as you submitted.
I feel like Meek Mills has to be into it because I think Meek's technically bigger than Diddy. Like,
Yeah, but
And you
he
know
was
what's-
drugged, apparently.
this is fucked up. But I listed and I read the indictment information that came out.
Yeah.
This is important to say. Though technically paying a sex worker is illegal, everything these people did, they didn't have to do. He gave them drugs. Well, don't take the drugs. You understand what I'm saying? Like, these are choices they made. Like, I don't know. Like, I know it's
Could've
fucking,
said no, right.
it's immoral, but it wasn't like he was holding guns on people. You know what I mean? Like,
And I think his older son, the King Combs, I think like he's in that fucking indictment. I think it's the older son, because Kim Porter's kid was Quincy, but he's the son of is it Albie Shore? So that he was like separate.
what an incestuous grouping of people.
Right.
Holy shit, that's the first time I've heard the name Albie Shore
In like
100
30 years,
Yeah.
right?
They even took the baby's fucking passport. Like what the baby
The baby.
Not the
The
baby.
do?
Not the baby. Where are Bebe's chambers?
The world does not deserve Catherine O'Hara.
She's the fucking test.
There's some nightmare stuff she's in, though.
Like what?
Home Alone.
Thank you. She doesn't belong in that movie. She's a real actress. She's a skilled actress. She's brilliant. What? I mean, I know it's a cash grab film. I know that. But she's in Home Alone, and that's a dog shit movie.
And Home Alone 2. Which is
I'm glad
even
that's the
more
point. Like,
Look
Yeah.
what you did, you little jerk.
dog.
First off, who the fuck, I don't care if they're family or not, who the fuck lets somebody talk to their fucking kid like that? Like, you roll into my house and some random uncle calls my kid a jerk, you're getting cold cocked, bro. You're getting fucking slept
just
in the
remember,
kitchen.
that dad unalived himself in The Sopranos. So he's a weird dude to begin with.
But like, for real? No, he's still alive, right?
No, not
No,
for
he's-
real. The Sopranos is a TV show.
No,
my
but,
friend.
but the dad is actually dead.
Whoa, the dad really died? He's a
Yes.
fat fuck. He's the guy in Big who beats up Tom Hanks on the fucking
Yeah.
tennis court or whatever the fuck it was.
Then he punched me.
He asked me
He
to.
just got really mad.
I loved her. And then you find out she's molesting a 13-year-old boy.
Yeah.
She didn't know. She's like, well, how old are you? Maybe I can wait. Oh, that's not creepy.
We
Like,
should all try to play pickleball.
What the fuck is it?
I think it's like tennis.
it's like tennis for old white
It's-
people.
Yeah,
It's
but-
tennis on welfare.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't help me.
It's like
That's
sad
ping
tennis.
pong. To me, tennis on welfare is ping pong.
Let me look up the.
You go on a dating app, all these broads are like, I play pickleball. And I'm like, I don't know who the fuck you are, but I'm not doing that shit ever.
Or
No.
we should do dodgeball or kickball.
Or we just get his jerk off friends to fucking taser each other in my yard like men.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
I haven't talked to one of them because they've been out of work for a while because they crashed a motorcycle.
I feel like he's not going to be tasered in Black Friday. Then.
Yeah, I think he'll be back in a week or two.
Okay, pickleball is a paddle sport that combines elements of tennis, badminton, and ping pong on a badminton-sized court with plastic ball and paddle.
Couldn't we have just played ping pong?
I mean, you probably could.
Couldn't we just get drunk?
You could get
But then we'll have the paddling of the swollen ass.
Detach the stone of shame. Attach the rock of triumph. Oh, it's bigger.
And to this day, instead of saying masons, I call them stone cutters.
Yeah.
Yes.
But no one gets it. I'm like, the stone cutters. And they're like, huh?
What?
And I'm like, that secret society. They're like, what? I'm like, the stone cutters. We do.
Who keeps the metric system down? We do. We do.
Steve Buscemi.
Who holds back the electric car?
Who makes Steve Gutenberg a star? We do. We do. Who robs game fish of their sight? Who rigs every Oscar night? We do. We do. We do.
The best part is that Mr. Burns is really low on the ladder.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
And
he's
Lenny and
sure
Carl kick the shit out of him.
all the time.
Hey, Burnsy, get over here.
Keep climbing the ladder, Monty.
So good.
All right, what's better, stone cutters or fighting hellfish as an episode?
Oh,
Because
Oh.
hellfish might be my all-time favorite.
Hellfish was a good one,
To
but
see Grandpa like a virile, strong motherfucker,
yeah, he's like a badass.
yeah, it really helps. It helps a lot because that's our future. There, I'm becoming Grandpa Simpson.
I
I'll
gotta
still
go
go with
stone cutters, but it's close. But stone cutters.
Fighting hellfish is good, man.
I
That's
know it's
good.
you with a fighting hellfish tattoo.
I would do that. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
awesome. That is awesome.
Oh, side note, Fire Pants is waiting for her guy to get back to her about the tattoos.
That's been a
Did
long
you
time.
contact your guy?
I did not. I was waiting for her.
Yeah, but still contact him anyway, so we
Will
have
do.
no options.
I'll do it today.
All right, cool, thanks.
They tried to shoot Trump again.
No, they didn't.
So that didn't happen.
No, I don't think the first one happened. It's all fake. Political theater. It's a sham.
All right, why'd the guy die? If the first one didn't happen, I'm with you, but they got a dead guy and a crippled guy.
Why'd the guy die?
Yeah.
So he couldn't say, this is bullshit. I didn't do any of this shit.
No, the bystander who got shot in the stomach and died.
Hey, I'm
No, no.
sure he's dead.
That's hard to make up.
that's just collateral.
No, but I'm
Has
saying
anybody done a deep dive into like his personal life?
they did though. They did, and he's real and he exists and
We're
he has a
sure?
family. Yeah, he's fucking dead, man.
Again, collateral damage.
Yes.
They don't care about one person. They don't care about 50,000 people.
But
They
who's
wipe out countries.
At
bro.
this point, who's the they?
The government,
BlackRock.
Well, BlackRock
the
doesn't want
Rockefellers.
BlackRock doesn't want Trump. I found that out.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They don't care.
They seem to care a little.
Well,
bit.
They don't
the
care.
one the other day was he was a Republican. He wanted like Nikki Haley and Vivek Ramaswamy or whatever his name is.
I heard he was a Democrat.
Nah, he's a.
And I
full-
saw a video of him yesterday actually spouting off very democratic things.
But it's all political theater.
Other people spout off very democratic things too, especially on social media, and then I piss them off.
I saw that.
Did you see all of it?
Well, no, you only sent me a little. I'm blocked.
no.
I need to see.
I'll
So
show
wait,
you the
she
rest
fought
of
with you more?
it. Oh yeah, I sent her all of it. It's hysterical.
You only sent me one.
Oh, I'll show
Yeah,
it.
we didn't get to see the rest of it. So
I like her. I'm sad that happened.
I don't care. I wasn't even being mad.
I don't give a fuck.
Is that what she wrote?
She's the one that got mad, not me.
She gets mad at everything.
She'd be mad at me all she was. She started like saying things like, "I have a horse in the race," like I'm a Trump guy. Wrong?
I'm not riding any horses in this shit.
No. I'm actively running for office.
We do have a horse in the race.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
We
are
do
you
have a
doing?
horse in the race.
Oh, I'm stretching my arm.
That's not how stretching works. That's a windmill.
No, windmill's this. I know how to do a fucking windmill.
I thought you were doing the fucking safety thing. We can dance if we want to.
We can leave your friends behind.
Because
If
your
friends don't dance, and if they don't dance with her, no friends of mine. We can go where we want to.
Night is young and so am I.
Safety Dance is amazing.
That's an awesome song.
I love it, dude.
No, it's shoulders.
Oh yeah, I shimmy every beer fest. They play Sweet Caroline down there too.
Ba ba ba.
You have a video of me drunkenly singing Sweet Caroline in your kitchen.
I have 17 videos of you singing that drunkenly. Are you making a joke?
Nah.
And that's
I think when Michelle was down here, she popped.
it was creepy,
I
right?
see you go. I love that. I had to watch it a couple times.
Well, you made it a reel for us.
Yes.
It didn't get very popular.
The thing was, like, I thought I was just sitting in the kitchen, like, singing along with everybody else and then, like, you post a video and it appears like I am just holding court with all these people. I'm like, what?
That's every time, bro. Remember, I missed your speech about the panties and the shanties.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, toast.
Yeah. Here's to the fire. But you know what? Fuck it, Ron.
All right, if we're gonna do it, let's do it for real.
And then I'm gonna make a reel of it.
Which is what I wanted you to do earlier when I said make a toast, and you're like, Ron, fucking man.
It's my birthday, motherfucker.
It is. He does what he wants. It's his birthday.
It says hot body. It's floating.
It's my party and I'll cry if I want to.
That's one thing you can't do.
There ain't no crying here.
I'm crying in baseball.
No crying and drinking. All right, here's the one you were looking for. Here is to the fire, not to the fire that burns down shanties, but to the fire that brings down the panties. Here, here. Happy birthday, fuckface.
Cheersies.
Are you inebriated this morning?
No.
Are you sure?
Why can't I be in like a halfway decent mood?
You're never in a halfway decent. Do I question? Do I question?
Well, she hasn't quit today.
It's Ron's birthday.
It's early.
Yes.
It's not early. The show is close to being over.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
well, we got
Got 9 minutes before the marry, fuck, kill section, and then we bring it home with the rest of the fucking things I discussed.
Bring it home.
Oh, and I have like a random question. Just random.
Random.
I don't think we've had these questions before. So, your top 5 favorite male-female duets.
That's hard.
That's
only one.
I mean, there's a few.
There's only one.
But I'm just saying, like, I can't.
Go ahead. What is it?
What is the only one?
All right, hold on. Linda Ronstadt. What's the name of the song with him though? And the Neville Brothers.
Was it on?
No, that's not Linda Ronstadt. Linda Ronstadt and the fucking
Don't
nine.
know much.
Yeah.
But I know I love you.
Kirsten Terra.
No!
Aaron
No.
Neville.
Aaron Neville with a giant shit on his face like Lemmy.
Let me be. It's all I need to know.
That's a great. Or that's my number one. But number 2, close second. Close Your Eyes Forever. Ozzy and Lita.
I have them
Okay.
on my list. What about Endless Love with Lionel Richie and Diana?
I was about to say that one.
Nothing there for me.
Hold on. Islands in the stream. That is what we are.
That's a bad
Nowhere in between.
I like the
How
original.
can we be wrong?
The original one, Ghetto Superstar. I prefer that one.
But that's yacht rock. Ron just sang yacht.
Come on,
Yes.
that was funny. You guys suck. That was funny. Ghetto Superstar came out like 15 years later.
I also like Easy Lover, Phil Collins and Philip Bailey.
They're dudes. You said a man and a woman. Don't change the rules.
Yeah, you said male, female.
Whatever I want. How about Stevie Nicks and Tom Petty?
No, because if we're doing dudes, under fucking pressure, dude.
Well, yeah, of course.
But about-
Keep it to the female.
And you can tell that Freddie Mercury did not learn the lyrics. You can tell. He's like,
Here's all that cocaine.
It's like, I don't need to learn the lyrics. I'll show up and be better than everybody.
no. And Brian May's like, well, I just didn't play on it because I could tell that David Bowie didn't like my guitar. And he just left.
Didn't Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton do Islands in the Street?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You got a dark horse in this one.
All right.
I'm going to vote for Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara, Kiss at the End of the Rainbow. Oh, when the veil of dreams has lifted.
Why do you know this?
I know the entire song because I know the entire soundtrack to that movie, every single word,
Do you know?
because I'm a fucking mutant. Vex knows exactly when everything happened. He is a savant of dates and times. And I know every word to every song I've ever fucking listened to.
I don't know the words to my songs.
I do, motherfucker.
You good?
No, I was busy yelling motherfucker.
Okay, motherfucker.
Yeah, now I'm better.
So Stars and Stripes said Johnny and June going to Jackson.
Don't hate it. Good call.
Fuck that. If we're gonna do that,
Just do it.
what we're gonna do?
Yep.
The Blowin' Me song.
Dewey Cox.
That's it.
Yes.
That's it. That's the real one.
Then Stars and Stripes said Ron Burgundy and Veronica Corningstone.
What song was
I
that?
don't know, you just said their names.
Did they do a song
Feel
together?
that? Feels like a cock. I masturbated to a jar. There was a river of ejaculate.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What's better, Dewey Cox or Anchorman? That's
Dewey Cox.
I don't know.
By a very slim margin.
All right.
Dewey Cox.
You know what the?
No, I don't know, man.
You just said it.
Yeah.
I changed my mind.
Here's the thing. Here's why Dewey might win for me. Is that fucking song about the midgets? That might be it. He plays Bob Dylan's section in his career.
Little man.
And your big chance will come back when they remake The Wizard of Oz.
Oh my god, dude.
Love that.
I'm gonna post that today on my Instagram.
Anchorman, my favorite scene in the entire movie though, is the Sex Panther scene.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense. It smells like Bigfoot's dick. It smells like a dirty diaper filled with Indian food.
I want to be Ryan Fantana when I grow up. He really is completely based on visually what fucking hold on, I can't think of his name, from 2020, Geraldo Rivera looked like. He looks exactly like Geraldo Rivera in the 70s.
I remember Geraldo in 2020.
Yeah, man.
Remember when Hulk Hogan fucked him up?
Of course, that's why he's famous. What'd you say?
Hulk Hogan fucked him up.
That's not him.
That was Richard Belzer.
Yeah, that's very different.
Another wrestler fucked up Geraldo Rivera. It might have been Sid Vicious.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think Sid Vicious fucked up.
Oh my
Geraldo.
god. You are so wrong on so many levels right now. It's John Stossel got fucked up, and it wasn't by Sid Vicious. It was from fucking Dr. D. David Schultz. Jesus Christ, where did you get that in your brain?
Well, they had the same shitty mustache.
They did look the
I
same.
also thought it was Dr. Death Steve Williams, but now I'm just yelling shit.
Dr. D. David Schultz, who was a huge heel and lost his entire career because he beat up Stossel.
Fuck him.
Stars and Stripes said he was bleeding.
Which he?
I don't know. He was
Well,
bleeding.
That was a very gentle bell ring, I might add.
Oh,
No, Ron.
Belzer. Belzer got dropped on his
He
head,
got choked out and then dropped.
and then it exploded. He was bleeding like a
Yeah,
fucking
bad.
bad. He won he won a house in the south of France with that settlement money.
Yeah.
From fucking Vince McMahon.
Oh, Vince McMahon.
That's coming real soon. Mr. McMahon's documentary in a few
Did you
days.
see the pictures? There's a bunch of pictures with Diddy and Vince McMahon hanging.
Oh, yeah, I'm waiting
There's
to
a
see
lot
that
of them.
shit.
There's a lot of them. What'd you say,
I
honey?
said Johnny Madden wants to see the Vince McMahon one.
Yeah, so do I. I'm excited about it.
See how that goes. Vince might have been a part of it.
I'm sure he was. It's a Hollywood pedophile cult.
Oh yeah.
The one thing I can tell you about Vince McMahon is he wants to control his freaky deakiness. Like he,
girl.
no, he had his own thing. He's not going to be a part of your thing. He's not going to be videotaped doing it in your house.
I understand.
He's just not that guy.
But do you think they were hanging out? And you're like, hey, no one's
No,
awesome.
but he never drank and he never did drugs. He's not
He did
susceptible.
steroids.
Steroids
That's not drugs.
Yes, it is.
and cocaine.
Did he do the cocaine?
I think he
No,
did.
no.
Especially in the 80s.
He's notorious for not partaking. That's his thing.
I don't know. I've
Well,
heard,
he
He's
also-
175
I've heard
years
a lot of
old.
stories that involve Vince being a little banged up.
Oh yeah, a couple drunks. You're right. Where he took the Road Warriors finish in a bar. I heard that story.
Yeah.
You heard that one?
Yes.
It's like once a year, Vince would get hammered with the boys. And he's give me your finish. They're like, fuck it, let's hit the boss.
Yeah.
And they would really fuck him up.
Was the Road Warriors the best tag team ever?
Ever.
In my wholehearted opinion, they were.
But the Freebirds were pretty great, but there were 3 of them. But they
What
never.
about the Rock and Roll Express?
No, because the Impact ends. David Crockett fires Rock and Roll Express over money, and they didn't go to Vince's. If you go to New York, the Road Warriors were still a thing.
Yeah.
And that was the tail end of their career. But think about it. They held the AWA tag title, the NWA tag title, and the WWF tag title. That's
and
a big.
the WCW tag titles when it became WCW.
I didn't know about that. They
Yep.
went back?
Yep.
That's beyond my time.
Yeah.
But that's like, you've held them all. No one's ever done that. No one's ever done that with one team.
Fucking Road Warriors.
Now, a really respectable tag team is the Minnesota fucking Wrecking Crew.
Minnesota Arn and Ole Anderson.
It's not Arn. It's not Arn. Arn's the replacement.
Who was the OG then?
Fuck, what's his name?
I'm asking you.
I know, it's in there. It's in there. I'll get to it. It's a dumb name too, like Rosie or something. It's like a really dumb fucking name. But he was the original Minnesota Wrecking Crew, and then he got old. And he's like, all right, I got to bounce out. And they were like, well, this young kid kind of looks like us, so let's just say he's our cousin.
Yeah, the only Minnesota Wrecking Crew I remember, again, because I'm 5 years younger than you, was Arn and Ole Anderson.
But they were 7 years they were the champions. That's a long fucking time. Do you know what Arn Anderson did with his money? Not Arn Anderson. Ole Anderson did with his money?
No.
He bought a wood chipping like factory and made millions of dollars in like plywood and shit.
Good for him.
Yeah.
The Minnesota Wrecking Crew.
That's the real deal. But then again, I heard bad stuff too, like say goodnight to the bad guy or say hello to the bad guy. What's his name?
Scarface?
No, Scott Hall. Jesus Christ, man. That was
Ramon.
It's the shop.
So Scott Hall, but I don't know if you remember because you were young. Scott Hall was in the AWA and shit. And, he looked like Magnum PI.
Yeah.
And big though, filled with the gas, like 6'5", bigger than he was in WWE land. And he's banging around, and he wanted to be a wrestler, so he went to a camp that Ole was running, and he said they gassed you up like we're all these giant men, and make you run for like 10 miles, and then they beat the shit out of you. And he's like, that's not how you train somebody. And he's like, they wanted you to quit. He's like, that's like wrong. He's like, be respectful. Like, we're athletes, you know what I mean? But back then, that's how it was. Mean shit.
I don't want to be the best at working out.
Just remember, Scott Hall killed a guy.
He did.
Thought it was a
That's
common.
a real thing.
And that was in his head the whole time, which is why he drank himself to death, really.
Because he killed a guy.
And he killed a guy over a broad, and then figures out a year later the broad's garbage and stays for a decade because he's like, well, I killed a guy over it.
So did Bill Clinton.
Michael Greger said that Dudleys are the modern day Road Warriors.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Who said that? Who said that?
They're shorter than me.
Yeah.
That's a little problematic.
Give me that.
If
right
you're
now.
5'9".
Give me that right now. Give that to me. Fucking wrong. Look, both of you. Fuck.
He's trying to tell me that fucking kid. Oh, I don't remember his name. Is the new Roddy Piper.
What?
Hold on. Michael Gregory knows the fucking info. He went to MMA and he got beat up. He tried.
CM Punk?
Yes. He's trying to say CM Punk is the new Roddy Piper.
No.
No.
What?
I
No. Stop your silly shit.
That's what he says.
The Dudleys. The Dudleys were a flash in the pan in ECW. The end.
Well, no, they had a run in WWE.
Yeah,
But they're so little. They're kind of Rock and Roll Express-ish, actually.
Rock and Roll Express.
Because they're so little. Like, Rock and Roll was a tiny fucking thing.
Did Vince steal their gimmick and make them the Rockers?
Oh, it's so much worse than that. The Rockers are from AWA.
Okay.
They're not from the WWE. So Ole Anderson stole the gimmick and made them the Midnight Rockers, and they went to Vince and he made them the Rockers.
Shawn
But they were
Michaels
already,
and Marty
but they
Jannetty.
were, and they really were, to be completely honest, and I'm not a fan of Shawn Michaels at all. Together, they were dynamic to watch.
I was a big fan.
They could really entertain. But if you're such a big fan, you should know they're really from the AWA. Like, that's where they're from.
I was 10, bro.
That's when I knew all this shit. Not me. That's exactly what it is. Why do I know about 1968 fucking lineups in the NWA?
I don't know.
Why do I know Harley Race was the champion for so goddamn long?
Because you're a fucking weirdo.
I miss Johnny Zero. He got me.
Hey,
We get you in other ways, though. Come on
Listen,
now.
Diddy.
get,
Leave the lube out of this.
get naked.
It is 10:03 in the AM. Rock and roll.
Okay, real quick. Michael Greger said the Dudleys were both 6 foot and 300 plus pounds.
Bullshit. I'll look it up. They're not 300 plus pounds. No fucking way.
Oh, yeah, one of them is.
Is he fat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
You guys ready? Or?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm ready, darling.
Of course you are.
Thank
Love
you.
for that.
Love you for that.
So we're doing 90s porn.
I'm
And these are the 3 that I came up with.
so excited.
Air Force Amy, Jenna Jameson, Tara Packer.
I gotta remember Air Force Amy or
I know
Prime.
Air Force
We're
Amy from.
Prime, right?
I know Air Force Amy from the Bunny
Yeah,
Ranch.
from the Bunny Ranch. needed like a before and after of their picture.
And who was the last one?
If you needed
Tara Patrick.
Evan Seinfeld's, he married her.
Now, I interviewed him right when he divorced her.
Right.
And he kind of gave me some information.
Do you want to see the befores and afters?
I know who these people look like in my brain, no problem. I remember the 90s very well.
Yeah, I'm done good.
You got to remember Jenna Jameson, think of her in the Howard Stern film.
Yes.
When she's perfect.
Tara Patrick was a smoke show too, though.
I'm not talking shit.
Oh, she was.
I'm not talking shit.
That's why I'm
I
like.
have my list.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
You.
Okay. It's marry, fuck, kill. Is that the one?
Fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck, marry, kill. I fuck Jenna.
Okay.
I marry Tara.
Okay.
And I kill Air Force Amy.
Okay.
I don't like Air Force Amy. She did kind of make my skin crawl a little bit.
Yeah, I was just like looking her up because that was the only one I wasn't quite familiar with as much.
I've seen her make some weird shit.
But
Sorry.
ugh, that's how I feel about Air Force Amy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But I'll marry Tara.
But I'm gonna marry Jenna,
Oh, okay.
fuck Tara, and kill Air Force Amy.
My thing is, we have hindsight, and I know what Jenna Jameson turns into. And my God, it's bad.
Yeah.
You have
It
to
is.
pretend that you don't have that.
But I know what Tara turns into. And I'm
But you're going in like smoke show crimes.
Again, it's hard to deny what I actually know. That's the
That's the problem.
I'm sad for Air Force Amy though, that she's getting killed already twice.
It's about to be 3.
Oh,
At least we're unanimous in that.
Because
You know?
I'm on the Vex train here.
Again? Okay. You're doing fucking Jenna marrying Tara.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all on the train.
They know all about the train.
Running that train.
Choo choo.
They ain't never taken public transportation once.
You got to do 80s next.
Yeah. That's what I kind of go down there. I'm like, let me pick something a little different.
Because go ahead.
80s? You want to go to 80s?
Well, yeah, because you have fucking what's her Tracy Lords.
Yes.
Yes.
That-
There's some good ones for the 80s.
Wait, the other one is the one who was banging Charlie Sheen. I forget her name. I can see her face in my mind though. And then the chick who was in Boogie Nights. Those are the 3 big porn chicks in the 80s.
I don't remember who was in Boogie Nights.
Remember the guy that shot himself because his wife kept fucking?
Yeah.
Her. She's a real porn
Will
star.
Bill.
Yeah. Yeah.
He shot himself. Remember when he finds us in the driveway getting dicked down?
But the funny part is that fuck up though, when he's like, I'm watching my wife out there, she's got an ass in her cock.
And it was so well done, they left that take in the movie. Because you'd be like, well, he would be upset. And he wouldn't.
Makes
Yes.
Yeah! Yes! Dude, Williams H. Macy's in that fucking Mystery Men, and he's the shoveler, and he has this black wife at home and all these black kids. It's like amazing. He's amazing. I don't like fucking him doing the whole thing in Shameless. It
You
kind
don't
of,
like it? It was Frank Gallagher.
Seasons.
well, yeah, the first 2 years are great, and then it just goes to fucking shit.
Okay, so I'm on board with exactly what you said, and here's why. I started watching. The wife loved it. She watched most of it, so I started watching it. And like the first season or 2, like Frank's a piece of shit.
Mhm.
All right, cool, but like he's kind of just like a vagrant, stupid, drunk asshole. Like, and that's kind of funny. Like, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be a comedy. Yeah, drunk guy. It's like by the end, like the dude's smoking crack, and like come on, Frank. Like,
I don't like that.
like it went from being funny to just kind of being sad, and you're like, I don't want it to be sad. I didn't watch this to be sad.
Dude, gay fucking Jesus? That shit jumped the fucking shark of a list of unbelievable things that would never happen. Carl, who's a piece of shit 17-year-old kid, is now fucking on the police force.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. He looked 11 years old.
Yeah, I lost it pretty quick.
Morgan Fairchild, my wife, who I've slept with. Yeah, that's the ticket.
Wow.
Yeah.
It took 10 minutes to like get through my brain. Like it's like that thing, Plinko on fucking like
Yeah,
Price is
Price is
Right.
Right.
it's like banging, and then it hits. I'm like, oh, I remember that acting. Like it took me a long time to get there.
I got it right away when you said that's a tape.
The first time I remember seeing Morgan Fairchild in person was on Hunter.
I remember that show.
Falcon Crest, too, wasn't
See, I didn't watch Falcon Crest. A little young.
Fred Dreyer.
Yes.
He was a pro football player.
Duh.
Some of the people might not know.
He was a famous pro football player, and then he became Hunter.
You did.
Hunter. And then he's in a documentary for Joe Namath, and he was like facing him like twice a year. And he would tackle Joe, and he's like, he would cradle him to the ground because he was so fragile. You didn't want to break Joe Namath more. He's like, you didn't want to fuck him up. He was like, good for the game.
Yeah. Good for him.
I like Joe Namath. They were like, what did you used to eat before a game? He's like, I'd have coffee and then some beer. We didn't understand metrics about right things to eat.
Hunter.
Fred Dreyer's a big motherfucker.
He was a big
Yo, Namath said before the 70s, football players never lifted weights.
Yeah.
They had this thing in their head that their bodies had to be loose and that they didn't want to have fucking constriction. They didn't know it was a
They're
thing.
just lunatics.
Yeah.
They just went out and they were like, worked in a lumber yard, then went and smashed.
I know!
Which I kind of wish was still a thing.
Who's the quarterback you can set your fucking watch to his haircut?
Johnny Unitas.
Yeah.
Johnny Unitas sold cars for real, and fucking he had 1 year he sold like washers and dryers. This is the greatest quarterback playing the game at the time, and in the fucking summer he had to get a job. That's not fucking good, man. But like, well,
That's half the reason I got beef with all the WNBA players bitching about the money they make.
they don't get paid well.
They don't
No,
get paid well, but
They don't get paid
have
shit.
to.
But here's the thing.
They still have to have an off-season
Yeah.
job like Johnny Unitas did.
Like, there were a lot of dudes like Unitas back then, and dudes that never made it, that weren't ever shit. Like, dude, that took 50 years for male pro athletes to start getting paid to the point that they were allowed to just play and not have other jobs.
No,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
not 50.
That was violent.
Yeah.
It was the 60s that started.
So Michael Greger said, did he have the same philosophy, hence all the loot?
Which philosophy?
I don't know what he's saying.
I don't know what he's
And
saying.
he's coming in late, I think, because I'm reading, I'm like right on the part.
It could be a lag time. That's a possibility.
Could be a thing.
Is the Instagram not cut off already?
I don't know.
Probably.
Over an hour it would have to be at this point, but I'll check.
Are we on Instagram again?
Yeah, I did the real stream on the Instagram.
Oh, shit.
nice.
Dude,
We're like fancy.
I got locked out of my Facebook for like 2 days trying to do this.
Why? They hate us.
Yes.
Michael Greger said, keeping the body loose.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Somebody must have said something about Trump. Trump! America!
Fuck yeah!
Just
Fuck them all to death.
just write that on your page and then tag the ex-girlfriend and see her.
Oh, I already have a picture. I was going to do that. Want to see the picture?
Well, because you're probably blocked completely on everything.
Of
No, I'm
course.
not.
I can't even text her, I don't think. Like, I don't exist.
You can't.
You know that? She sent it to you? She blocked the phone number? Aw.
I saved this picture just for such an occasion. Not specifically her, but for somebody down the road. Because I told you, I have no horse in the race. So when people get really political on social media, I'm just going to take the other side to be a dick. So I saved this picture.
It's a pretty good picture, though.
That's pretty cool.
Reminds me of Vice City.
I think that was the point. There you go. Can we sit down? There you go, yeah. Just to stir up people because I like to watch them lose their shit because I don't care.
Yeah, stir the fucking pot, you know?
I support it. It's the thing. Are you blocked?
I don't know. She just said I'm blocked. I can't tell you. I don't know. How would I know?
I thought that's what you were checking.
No. You can't check that.
You can.
No. The person has an Android phone and I have an iPhone. I can't check anything.
If you just try to do something, it won't let you do it. That's how you know.
Oh my God, that's not an accurate sentence at all.
I don't know. I guess
That's,
people don't
so
block
clearly you don't even know. Like, that's not how anything works.
I've been married before smartphones were a thing. I don't
Okay,
know.
so why are you saying like you know?
I-
Like, if you do this, if you shoot a boy in the face,
You stab a man in the dead of winter.
you'll see his soul leave his body.
Native Americans thought it was his soul escaping his body. Who are you talking to?
Me?
No, that's what he says to him.
Is that what he says to him?
Because he's following the camera. Like, who are you talking to?
Oh.
Oh,
So which is it? Is it Anchorman or Dewey Cox?
Anchorman.
I don't know, man.
By a very slim margin.
Anchorman's more widely known, but Dewey's really
It
good.
really is great. It really is great. And dude, John C. Reilly's amazing.
And then Eddie Vedder's in it. The White Indian.
The white Indian. Methuselah.
That's right. Who the fuck wrote that speech? If Methuselah is shut the fuck up. Eddie fucking Vedder.
Eddie Vedder.
Standing on stage saying, I hate guns.
Good for him. I'm happy that you do.
Yay.
I enjoy them.
Scientists made living skin out of a fungi. They put it on wheels and eventually an exoskeleton. It has taught itself how to walk. Now,
That's creepy as fuck.
part of that story that she sent, because it was her story, they were using bright lights to maneuver it so it would be growing in one direction. They'd flash it, which is like causing it like some kind of internal pain and make it grow towards the wheels. But once it glue onto the wheels, then it started driving around.
Weird, right?
Yes.
That starts driving around, hopefully better than old people and Asian drivers.
Every time build a wall, the Mongolian come and crash into it.
Shit, airline.
Shiva.
The $6,000.
Oh.
You want to go carry 4 people for $5,000?
All right. Have you seen the full Butters as a Pimp episode?
Yeah,
It might be perfect television.
it's pretty spectacular. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying. Why do you keep asking me that? I understand. Know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, she's just my bottom bitch.
Yeah. Bitches don't get the money because they're stupid. If you need shoes or something, you talk to the bottom bitch.
So good.
So wait, you keep all the money now? Bitches can't be trusted.
Oh yeah, Dad, I got lots of girls. What's happening?
All right, so which is better, the Pimp episode or when the other two fucking, hold on, Timmy and Jimmy joined the Bloods by, or no, the Crips by mistake.
Okay, that's great. But
Oh, guys, fellas, these guys really are.
what's your favorite South Park episode?
It's between those two, hands down.
Is it?
Hands down.
My favorite South Park episode is Ninja Weapons.
That's a good one. I don't like it as much as you do because when they go in their imagination and they become the other characters,
That's my favorite part.
I'm not a big fan of that.
Hey, let's go Kikasu. Don't hold and protect my balls. Let's fight in love. It's so good.
It is pretty good.
You bet on us, we bet on you. It's Ninja Code, Craig.
That's a thing.
And then they shave the dog and take Butters to the vet.
Stars and Stripes and Living Alive.
Little hot trick.
Yes.
Timmy and the Lords of the Underworld.
And Phil Collins in the episode.
A good one though is when who's the one who doesn't talk? Who gets killed all the time?
Kenny.
He's Batman. That's a pretty good one.
Michael Greger said the day the internet went down.
Oh, is it Weasel and Friends?
Ectoplasm. It was a ghost.
Oh, that's good. Oh,
There's so many ghosts in here. He's in the end, he just unplugs it and plugs it back in. It's a giant fucking outlet. He's like,
totally works.
oh my god.
We've
dude.
all done that though. When the internet used to go down, you just unplug it. If for some reason it works, I don't fucking understand why.
South Park is fucking genius.
It got really fucked up. It's weird now. There was a whole season where they were using the same story thread. It got weird. And then they don't. I don't think they're even on TV anymore. You have to buy the streaming service to watch South Park. That's not fair.
No. That's a dumb streaming service too, you know?
Which one is it?
Paramount Plus.
They need to make another
Fucking
basketball.
football games on there too. Like,
Dude,
you gotta have that.
I thought Monday night's game I wasn't going to be able to watch on my regular cable. And if it did happen that happened, I was going to just turn my cable off. Like, fuck you. You're useless to me. Like, if I can't watch the Eagles games, why do I pay for cable? That's the only reason I pay for cable.
Horrible.
I never watch it. I'm watching streaming shit constantly. I just watch
I don't
every...
understand how it works. I'm getting old.
But there's like 100 million streaming services. It's ridiculous.
It's equivalent to paying for cable.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So if at the end of the day, it's the same fucking
We
money.
all thought we
It's a
beat the
scam.
system, and we didn't.
Big cable has just shifted to
Big
app.
cable beat us. Bastards.
I still pay like a dummy.
Fuck Comcast.
I don't have Comcast. I have Fios.
Fuck you, Comcast.
I do hate Comcast. They're cunty. Is there anything good that Comcast does? You know what they used to do to me? I wouldn't pay the bill sometimes because I hate paying bills. Only certain bills. My phone almost got turned off again this week.
You really have to stop doing
No,
that.
I have money. Like I can't stress
I
enough
have money.
that I can. It took me. It was the actual.
Just put on auto pay, you know? Come on.
Then they can take my money. No! You will wait!
You're taking it anyway.
When I decide, not when they do.
He's not lying. Do you know what's fucked up? My cable, which is also Verizon, is autopay.
Dick move.
No, I get $10 knocked off, though.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, $10 off. It's $120 a year. Rare. She.
Oh, there's still a little bit of that punk rock ethos left in you.
It's fucking me up, man. I'm like, they text me, they're like, listen, your entire company rests on this phone number. If it isn't working, you're going to lose clientele and money. Just pay us. It's $90. It's not even a lot. And I'm like,
no.
I'd rather just buy a guitar online that I can't play. I'd rather do that.
For a guitar instead.
With my $90. So then I paid it. I wait till it doubles, and now it's like $180 with like a late fee. And I go in, I'm like, I'm not going to pay the late fee, but I'll pay half of the original.
Oh, you don't even eventually just pay it online? Like you go to the store?
I don't know what that means. No, I call in.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
But,
I thought you were
that's
saying,
almost as bad as
you
going
actually
in.
went to
You
a
have to
physical
call in.
fucking store.
No, I'm not a communist. The fuck?
I don't know. That's not what communists do.
I had a... All right. Dude, this is embarrassing. I want to tell you an embarrassing story.
Go ahead.
I'm sitting on my couch a few weeks ago watching Yellowstone. It was like my day off. I was very excited, right? I think it was after a podcast. I think we were done. I was just going to watch Yellowstone all day, and that was my life. And I get a text from my credit union about fraud activity on my card. And I was like, oh, fraud! Oh my! Right? So I look, and they're like, did you just spend $148 on Amazon? And I'm like, I did not! I'm watching Yellowstone. So I say, cancel the card. And then I keep thinking, I'm like, my Amazon has another card on it.
Wait a minute.
So I open it, and that did go through. And I was like, oh, I didn't buy this. I don't know what this is.
You bought it, didn't you?
It gets so much worse than that. It gets so much worse than that. I call the bank. I'm like, turn my card off immediately. And they're like, listen, we can't reject the payment yet because it didn't come out. It's just pending. But when it comes out of your account, call us back and say it's fraudulent, and we'll return it. In the meantime, I'll turn your card off immediately. So both of my cards are now inactive. This is how I get money to pay my staff, by the way. So I'm like, all right, I have to physically go to my work bank and get a card. So I go, I sit down, they print me a card, I'm in line for fucking ever. It's a nice card, I'm happy, it doesn't expire for 4 more fucking years, cool. And then I have to remember my gym comes out of the card. This comes, everything. So I meticulously knock everything out, and I forgot about the cable. I just forgot about the cable, right? In the meantime, you know what came out of my card for Amazon? The charge for Amazon Prime.
No.
That I didn't... So I've never signed up for Amazon Prime ever. Did you know that?
No.
One day, 5 years ago or whatever, they charged me. And all of a sudden, my packages started showing up way quicker. So I got used to it. And then I was like, wait, I was going over my shit at the end of the month. I'm like, what is this charge? And back then, it was like $90, right? It's $148 for Amazon Prime.
How often? A year?
Yeah.
No.
No, that's not the point. They didn't ask me, man. They just charged me one day. And kept charging me. And it's always in August. And why does one bank think it's fraudulent? I didn't fucking put that through.
But you did.
Now it gets worse. I get an email at 3 o'clock in the morning thinking it's fucking Dave. And they're like, hey, we're turning your cable off. And I'm like, not my cable! This is
Horse!
Eagle season! Because my card has expired and they can't charge automatically. So as soon as 8 a.m. comes, I call. And they're like, oh, we are not open yet. We can schedule a callback at your convenience. So
This is my convenience, you dumb cunt.
they scheduled
Right
me.
now, when I called you, is my fucking convenience.
They were like, we'll be able to call back between 3:30 and 4:30 p.m. today. Would you like to make an appointment? And I hit 1 for the appointment. That's fine. Now,
They call you while you're up on a roof?
No, I knew to be home by this time because it's coming, right? It's 3:31, the phone rings. I'm like, cool. I get on, and it's a computer. And they're like, we will connect you to a person. The person answers in India. Not to sound racist, but okay, we'll start there. Not to sound racist. And she's like, hello, thank you for calling. And I'm like, you called me. I didn't call you.
You did call them 8 hours ago.
So now I have to give them all my information. They find me in the system and they're like, oh, okay, I set up for auto pay for you, but I can't take payment. The fuck you mean you can't take payment? This is customer service. Please do your job. Like, no access for payment. Sorry. So I can't help you. And I'm like, I'm not hanging up this phone. I don't want my cable turned off before the Eagles game that's happening probably that night. It was Friday. That night, I'm like, I need this to work. I'm holding my credit card in my hand. Just take the numbers.
Take my money.
And they're like, I'm sorry, I cannot process payment. Would you like to go online? I'm like, I don't want to go online. I'm screaming a cloud guy.
Yeah.
I have a human being, I think, on the phone in India. She's like, I'll transfer call, people.
Dude, you know how far?
Fuck that. I'd rather just go online so I don't have to deal with the annoying accent.
Have you ever tried to log into Verizon?
No, because I don't deal with Verizon.
Old man
I deal
knows
with
the clouds.
It is hellacious, and let me tell you why. I have 2 accounts, Ron. I didn't know I had 2 accounts. I have home service, and I have wireless service.
Why can't they merge them together?
I don't know, Ron, but it's a fine question. So when I log in trying to reach home, where do you think I default to every single fucking time? Your wireless service. And then I'm not paying them, so they're pretty excited to talk to me. They're like, can we please get your credit card? I'm like, no, you don't get my credit card. The other guy gets my credit card. So then I have to hold, I'm on hold 11 minutes. I'm texting Amanda going, this is fucking bullshit. I fuck. And she's like at work. She's like, okay, calm down. I'm like, no, I will not calm down. So then eventually a white guy gets on the phone in like fucking Idaho or something. She's like, hello, sir. How are you? I'm like, fine. I'm like, can you please process my payment? He's like, I can, but it'll cost you $3.50. And I'm like, just take it.
Fine.
Just take the fucking
That's
payment.
the thing that sucks these days, too. It's like, yeah, pay an extra day, use your data credit card.
But if you log in on the website, Ron, it doesn't cost $3.50. But I can't log in because it defaults me to where, Ron? To the one I don't pay, which is the wireless service.
Get off my lawn.
Old man yelling at cloud.
So, but I try to log in. Then it doesn't let you log in. Listen to this shit. I'm not making this up. I'm on the website on my phone. And then it says, okay, click on this link to log in. So I click the link. They're like, we're going to text you to make sure it's you. And I'm like, okay, this is normal. I'll get the code and I'll come back. When the text comes through, Ron, I want you to guess what they send. Guess, Ron.
Probably just a link.
A new link, Ron. So now the old link is still open, and now I have a new link, and they don't know each other. They're not friends. They don't work together. And it's just, I'm in a fucking Ouroboros of eating a fucking snake's tail again and again and again, and it's nothing. And I finally got somebody who's like, oh, I can help you, but that'll cost you an extra $3.50, sir. Fine. Now it's back to auto pay. Knock on wood. And then he's like, it's going to come out on the 1st. I'm like, it comes out on the 6th. Like, I can make it the 6th. I'm like, well, why the fuck did you say it the first time? Fuck.
I'm dreading all of this because I know, and I have known for several months now, that the card I have
It's about to expire.
that all my shit is attached to is done at the end of November.
There you go.
And I'm in a full-on fucking rage.
You're
about it.
married.
I'm like,
Make her do it.
no, just the stuff that just I pay for.
You're married. Make her call.
No.
Okay, that's what they're for.
That's what our wives
Forgive
are
me
to
for
make
not
phone
taking
calls.
marriage advice.
Who's been married more than me? Let's speak.
Exactly. That's the point.
All right, we're wrapping up towards the end. This is important.
Marriage is like golf. The entire point of golf
It's about 18 holes?
no, is to play as little golf as possible. The best golfers in the world play less golf than anybody.
You don't want to fuck your wife? I'm very confused.
What I'm saying is, the goal for proper marriages is to have as few of them as possible.
Oh, we have to practice, bro.
Yeah, Vex went through his practice rounds. He's ready for the real thing.
Like, my next marriage might last. I'm going to die eventually. Mathematically, I'm going to fucking die. Someone's going to get my stuff, so.
Yeah, somebody gets your stuff in the end.
Dude, you're like, that was your big dramatic moment. You're like, this is it. I'm going to get Vex. This is, nah.
Nah.
Practice makes perfect.
I mean, look, you do you. but I'm not taking your advice.
Every once in a while, I'll experience a female who gets very upset over my sexual past. And then I have to say the words, do you like having sex? And they're like, oh, yes, you're very good. I'm like, because I practiced. That's all it is.
What?
You do something enough times. A British school child has been officially allowed to identify as a wolf by the school, citing species dysmorphia.
Fuck that kid, fuck their parents, and fuck that school.
Now,
Well, the kid is probably young, you know?
Fuck that kid.
no. He's right. The kid is young. But I thought I was Batman for a while there.
And you...
Until someone started the sentence with, hey, dick face. You're fucking not.
Then I thought I was Spider-Man for a little bit. I was like, maybe I am.
Yeah,
You
you're
don't know.
shooting webs out of your dick.
I mean, yes.
Bro, I'm not going to lie to you. When this was going on, I was 8. So, no, there was no web dicking happening. I'm sorry. I don't know what kind of childhood you had. Maybe you hung out with Diddy. I don't know. But it
Webs,
wasn't me.
no. I mean, they've come out a little ropey from time to time, but Webs, no.
Ropey loads.
Ropey loads.
Do your song, motherfucker.
Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Ropey loads.
Oh, that was.
You haven't done that in a while.
Wow.
Country
Ropey
road.
loads.
I did it last week. You weren't here.
Yeah.
You weren't here last week?
No, I had to work last week.
You didn't do that song last week.
I feel like we did.
No. Ropey Loads?
Not Ropey loads.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode number 257 of the Vex on Vex podcast, Morning Radio 89. Thank you.
Always a pleasure, sir.
Happy birthday, Captain Ron.
Thank you. Come celebrate with me tomorrow at Artifact Brewing out in Hatboro.
And Monday night for metal.
Metal karaoke.
There you go.
No booing, no bitching, no Bon Jovi.
Fuck Bon Jovi. Thank you, the whole.